Right, here we go. Red Dead Redemption PC. I've been waiting 14 years. Is it 14 years? Or is it 15 years? It's been so long, I've honestly forgotten the story of this game, but keen to check it out. I'm on my 4080 Super. Try and check it out on maybe a 4092, but I literally pretty much finished work and switched straight to this, so no time to change anything. But settings-wise, I'll look through the settings. The game might be a little bit quiet. We'll have to see what it's how it goes. There is an FPS cap, which I'm not sure how that's going to go. How that's going to go, like, whether we can maybe uncap it from the game files, we'll have to see. We can maybe play around with some of these settings, but I have set it to the Ultra preset. It doesn't have DLSS. Do we want to switch that off? I know you have got DLAA. Do we maybe... I'll leave that off at first. We might want to use that, though, because we've got FXAA. We'll see what that looks like. Motion blur. Don't want that on. Everything else is going to be completely maxed. See here, level of detail, everything's fully maxed. So, I do need to sort my overlay out. Hang on. Let's see, give me a sec. Music sounds great already. Marshmallow, yo! Overkill, hello. I don't know if you're there. 14-year-old games demanding. Well, the thing is, I didn't really have too much time to look into... I'm going to start it. Normal. Let's just do normal. Oh, Undead. It's got Undead Nightmare, hasn't it? I did like that Undead Nightmare. I did play that. Might have to check that out as well. This is like... Because it got remastered on console, didn't it? Is this the copy of... Is this the port of that? Or is it the port of the original? I'm assuming it's the remaster, right? When did that come out on console? Was that last year? So it is going to cap my frames, isn't it? 144. But it is the cutscene, so we'll wait and see what it's like. Damn. There must be maybe some way to completely uncap it. I guess let me know in the chat if you know. I did have a quick look, but I couldn't find anything. We'll see what it's like in the full game. Look at these graphics, though. Red Dead 2 looks insane compared to this, doesn't it? I know, obviously, it's like this is the older game, but... Should be like a fairly interesting playthrough, because like I say, it's been so long since I played this. Steven, yo. Doopskill, yo. And the music. I absolutely love the music in this. Absolute vibes. This is me going to work every morning. Well, these are like lawmen, though. That whistle. Make sure to drop a like on the stream. I wanted to see if we can hit 100 likes. This is the remastered console version, nice. I thought so.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage...
Should we see, is there subtitles? Hang on. Oh, I can't do it yet. Hang on a sec. Police escort to work. No, well, I actually said that before I realised it was a police escort. But all I should say is that I'm so important I get police escort to work, just so no one starts on me on the way to work.
Lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
I keep getting a mouse, the mouse on my screen.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals. But they're
Going to the gym after work, nice. I always preferred to go to the gym, like, by myself, I think. I don't mind going with one other friend, but if you end up with like 2 or 3 friends, you end up waiting. If you're all doing the same equipment, you end up waiting, like, it takes ages, do you know what I mean? There's like 3 or 4 of you on the same, like, switching sets.
A man even got a car to fly.
It takes, you're in the gym for like 3 hours, you know?
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to...
Is the lighting, definitely. I'm finding in this, what I can see so far, the characters look more, like the textures on the characters look a bit like vastly different from the textures on like the environment. Like look at the back of the train. It's like the characters stand out more than the actual textures of like the environment. Do you see what I mean? Maybe it's just me, but it looks like really low on the like train.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
And they made my boats.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread...
So I'm maxing it out at least in this cutscene.
The word and civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have. The chance to live among people who...
You know, I forget it's a 2000 and... it's a real old game now, isn't it?
Who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make...
It really does show you, though, the difference between this and Red Dead 2 is insane. And how many years is there between those? Is it 8 years?
It is confusing.
It come out in 2018?
You have to ask me if you need help.
I suppose that is quite a long time, but I feel like it's a huge difference, like an insanely big difference between. And it makes me excited to think what, like, obviously we've got GTA, but if there is going to be maybe another Red Dead Redemption or something, you know, like what that'll look like. Now, I'm not quite... See, the issue I've got here is it caps my FPS at 144. So we're not actually even really fully utilising that. I do wonder, I said before, let me know in chat if you know there's a way to fully uncap it. It's probably going to be in the game files, isn't it? But I couldn't find anything. It's got here frame rate cap, but there's no way to get that off. Looks a little better graphically here when I'm running around. But we did see it back there dip down a little bit, so we do get it dip down into the 130s, but... I expect maybe in some bits we see it... Yeah, here you go, like 133. But it's just not fully utilized. Look at my GPU usage, 55.
Mr. Marvin, over here.
Am I playing Veilguard on Thursday? I don't know. I don't know anything about that game.
I'm Jake.
Or that game, like, series. What is the series?
Hey, my friends. We're pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Yeah, I played this on Xbox 360 originally. Now, I did actually... You know what I will try out? I will try out... See, graphics don't look as bad here. A little bit more detailed here. I was going to try out... I was going to switch on DLAA, because I think that probably will look better. Where is it? Put it on here. Why enables DLSS frame generation? Why can't I enable that? It's locked. Why is it locked? I'll put on DLAA though. I want to see what the image looks like with that. I mean, there's no need for frame generation here at all. It's not going to help us. So that drops our FPS a little bit, doesn't it? I don't know why it's locked frame gen. So yeah, look, that's increased our GPU usage at least, 82%. Let me know if the game is a bit too loud or too quiet as well.
Fort Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time.
See, I think the graphics look a lot better for me now than they did on the cutscene.
Who said I was
It looks better here.
It's been abandoned for years now.
Dragon Age, yeah. That's like a game series though, right? I never played it.
Why'd they leave?
I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to find Indians. Maybe they got tired of me.
Frame generation's only for 360 PS3.
So what are you doing up at the fort?
What do you mean?
Like I said, you ain't gonna find many folks around those parts these days. Don't you do?
I was going to add, sorry, I keep pausing it. See if we can add subtitles. What would that be under? Golden Guns? What will subtitles be under? Here we go. On.
About as sociable as no three to back to you.
That ain't done shit. Oh, there it is.
Your man by the company he keeps, but
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
are you planning on spending
My horse is way faster than his.
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
How do I do just the keep up with him? Here we go. There's some weird imagery going on by the horse's feet. Look. Is it doing it again? Look, is it like here? Why does that look weird?
Man, I'm afraid.
See it underneath? Something's happening. Underneath the, like, at the bottom, towards the bottom of my screen. When I'm angled like this. I don't really know how if you better see that on the stream, to be honest. Something's happening.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me.
It's actually hurting my eyes to look at that. I don't know what it is. Is it ghosting? Reminds me of when he's playing like Cyberpunk, you get the ghosting below the car when it's moving. Alexandra, yo. Yes, this is 4K, yeah. I was going to check out 1440p and 1080p, but to be honest, probably not much point here because it caps you at 144, so we're mostly pretty much keeping at that at 4K. Some dips down, but you know, if I can figure out how to uncap the frames, it's doing it again, like some weird issue. I wonder if that's DLAA.
I'll tell you, Mr. Marston, those coyotes eat better than I do. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Let's go, Mr. Marston.
Was I supposed to do that?
Making no trouble. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, remake of this would have been really good, but the thing is obviously, I imagine they're just working on GTA, aren't they?
This here's what
Don't know how much. What was the?
some gang rode
Didn't they remake? It wasn't a remake, was it? It was a remaster of San Andreas and what was it called? GTA Collection, but that wasn't even Rockstar, was it? It was like outsourced, and that was like shocking, wasn't it? Thing is like, what would you choose though? A remake of this or a new one, a new Red Dead? I'd rather see a new Red Dead Redemption than like redo this, if that makes sense. If they could do both, then yeah, I'd like both, but I can't go any faster. Oh, I remember this. It's all coming back to me. Can you use Afterburner to cap FPS? Yeah. You can use River Tuner to do it. I'm not doing it. The game's capping it, though. It's a hard cap at 144. There might be a way, but I looked at game files. I couldn't find any FPS settings. You might have to mod it.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
GTA 6 will stomp Red Dead series. That is a big claim. That is. That is a huge claim.
Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
Honestly, don't know what I prefer. That's like a impossible decision, that.
You always did think I was an idiot.
Because Red Dead is so like immersive,
Fair, Bill.
but GTA is more like,
You were as my brother.
you know, I think you
Come to try
can.
to save you.
There's more things to do. It's like more detailed in terms of
Like I need saving.
just the amount of things you can do.
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
I enjoy both games, and like I feel like Red Dead story is better. I don't really like. I feel like the GTA stories are just all very like it's just carnage and like chaos type thing.
I implore you, think about this.
Where like Red Dead, I feel a bit more like attached to the story. I don't know if that's a fair point. Did I play Silent Hill 2 remake? Yeah. Yeah, I played that.
Well, things are different now.
Did I turn off VSync? Yeah.
Now I'm in charge.
Triple buffering. I don't think I turned that off, but there's an FPS cap in the game.
No more you.
It's not like a VSync cap.
Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit.
No, it's not a monitor to
aggressive
refresh
next
thing.
time.
It's a cap in the game.
Well,
Oh no.
Poor Jim.
There is DLAA. I've got it on now. I think that might be what's causing that weird image, like the thing below the horses, because I wasn't getting that before. Why does that look weird? Like, why is he lying like that? It's like a cartoon death scene with his arms all spread out. Now, I remember this bit. We go to the farm, don't we? This also came out on Switch, didn't it? Accomplishment. Yeah, I'll have a look at another double check at the settings, but I don't think I missed anything just because I can't
so it would seem.
see the settings when I'm in a cutscene.
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean,
If you
was
run
that
this
it?
game at max
Was
water
that why you
quality and
went straight out to
max the
Mercer
settings, as
to
the
find with
4090 can
worst
drop to
band in the
80.
county?
Can it?
To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss.
I've got everything maxed right now.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane.
Unless I've missed something.
So what were you doing?
I'll show you in a sec after the cutscene.
Trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him.
I think the lowest I've
Long
seen,
time ago.
the lowest I've seen as of yet was like 130,
Dumb.
Just like you.
133.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
Oh, near water. Yeah, maybe near water. I've not encountered any of that yet.
And what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go out.
It's 60 euros. That's more expensive than here. It was what, £40 here. How much is that in euros?
Dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that
Yeah,
money we
that's
wasted on
what,
doctors.
48 euros.
course.
Why is it 60?
Thank you for saving my life. I mean,
Next
That's-
time, Mr.
that's really
Marston,
expensive.
I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
I expect Red Dead 2 is probably cheaper, right? Right, here we go. Is this game worth it? I mean, did you ever play? Have you played it before? I'd say probably wait till maybe the price comes down a little bit. I've played it before. Obviously, I'm getting it here so I can check it on the channel, but okay, it looks a little nicer here, graphics-wise. Yeah, let me just show you the settings real quick. So go on graphics, got it set to 4K. So here, look, frame rate cap, 144 is the highest. V-Sync's off. I've got triple buffering on. I mean, does that make a difference to switch that off? Everything else is set to... I set this to Ultra, so it's set to the max. I've got everything here maxed out, basically. Anything I've missed, I've got DLSS on, so I've got that there. Motion blur disabled. And then everything here is maxed out. There isn't a water... You mentioned a water quality setting. I'm not seeing that. I'm not sure what you maybe mean by that. I don't see anything specific to do with the water quality. Oh, I am getting some, like, weird screen tearing. It's because I got V-Sync off. It shouldn't be... I mean, we're at 144, so it's capping it, but... Might be what the issue that I was seeing on the horse.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Oh, you're referring to Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, right. Yeah. I mean, that makes sense. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the 4090, yeah, definitely. And also if you have the... What is it? Reflection MSAA? When you have that at, like, times 8, is it? If you have that to that, it'll... Although Red Dead 2, I can actually do 8K on the 4090. If you, like, optimize your settings a little bit, you can actually do about 60 in that, with, like, pretty good settings. The interesting thing is, though, is even when I'm not maxed out, my usage on my GPU is still quite low. The VRAM usage is crazy. Look at this. 4.7. DLAA better than FXAA. To be honest, in terms of quality, I honestly can't tell. I've got DLAA on right now. Let me just switch it real quick. Thing is, for you guys, it's probably like almost impossible to tell on stream because just obviously it's all compressed and everything anyway. I can't imagine it's very easy to tell, but I'll switch it back. I'd need to see like a complete side by side of like individual frame, you know.
This one's for the horses. What do you think?
Let me just go back. I would guess DLAA probably does look better, like, you know, if I had to like put my money on it. In terms of seeing it like live, I can't really tell any like huge difference, but like I say, you might have to see a side-by-side frame and you probably could tell. Switching between though, I can't really tell like a huge, it's probably like a really minute difference. Maybe looks, I'd say maybe things in the distance look a little bit more crisp, but it's like such a minute thing. It's like trying to compare sometimes the difference between like DLSS quality and like balanced or something. Sometimes it's like in real time it's very hard to tell. Depends on the game. Definitely noticing the huge difference between Red Dead 2 and this in terms of the way the horse moves and rides. Like the mechanics of that are way better on Red Dead 2, obviously.
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
And here we are.
Me, Miss McFarland.
Yeehaw. I rode a horse once. Never doing that again.
Come on, I don't bite.
I rode it in America, actually. Never doing that again. Scariest moment of my life. Oh my! It tried to like fling me off.
Full drink, Mr. Marston.
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house, and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
You mostly play horror games.
Mr.
I was
Marston,
thinking about playing
remember me telling you about
on
the trouble
Halloween.
you've been having with rustlers
If I have
and
time, I
other
wanted to play
undesirable
a horror game, but I wanted to play that
Sure.
I want to see
The
just
Quarry,
how
because I
trespassing
bought
on
that
the
game and I've never played it.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The
I was
country
thinking
is
about
really
doing that.
full at around this time.
Might not have time though. Might have to do it on Friday
Ready,
instead
Mr.
or something.
Marston? Let's mount up and patrol the ranch.
Is it as good as Until Dawn? Because I played that. Mount the horse. See, seeing FPS drop a little bit here to the like 130.
Right.
I do want to maybe get to like a more dense forest area because I think that might maybe drop it.
Come on.
Not really much around here.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and
What's
my
going on?
feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Be cool to maybe check out the Undead Nightmare on the like Horde zombie mode on that. Because that was always quite good fun. What's going on here?
Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the
Oh no, I don't want to kill them.
good shot. You got one. That's it.
Look at my aimbot.
Farming. Much obliged for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property. Let's get going. We've
Until
still got
Dawn was quite
plenty of
good.
ground to cover.
Is the Quarry better or worse?
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare
Where?
the livestock. Quick, they're going after the chickens.
Dude, I don't miss. Where are they?
That coyote won't be back.
Stupid animal.
Feels like I'm in a Clint Eastwood movie
Whoa!
with this music. What the hell?
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens.
That last one took about 3 shots. Silent Hill 2 remake.
No,
Yeah,
you
I need to
actually
play it
need
a bit
little
more.
rifle.
It's something
I haven't really had time to play it that much.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do
There's been a
whatever
couple of
we can
updates,
to
isn't there?
help
Maybe
you.
performance
I
is a
sure
bit better now.
appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Because performance wasn't that great.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
How do you hit shit? There you go.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Is there multiplayer on this? Skip. Save game. I remember the graphics, like, first playing this and just being absolutely blown away by them. Now I'm just like, yeah. But to be fair, in 10 years from now, I'll probably say the same thing about Red Dead 2.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little
They
sore,
patched it
but
better what
a
Silent
couple extra
Hill 2.
stars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good.
Yeah, I might have to play it. The only thing is I haven't played that game before, and
Bill Williamson or
things just get spoiled a little bit when I stream it.
No, miss,
Like,
I did not.
you know?
Well, why not, if you don't mind?
Is it one of those games that I should play,
Certainly
like,
don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling.
off
These
stream
are complicated and
to, like,
somewhat
fully
pathetic.
appreciate it?
By telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some
City dweller?
so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. Easy now.
Next game. Graphics. Well, I think probably the next game to really push things is probably going to be GTA, isn't it? I would have thought.
Come on, boy. On the count of 3.
So, like, maybe not even just graphics, but just gaming in general.
Go.
I feel like they might maybe do some things that, like, really push.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. Yeah.
I didn't realize this was a race.
Neck and neck, Miss McFarland.
Like, I think GTA might start incorporating some, like, even just the AI, I think will be, like, really good. Like, the NPCs will be just more advanced than what we've seen before. Or just, like, the interactions. Because, you know, Rockstar always really, like, good at the kind of really fine details. Especially in Red Dead Redemption 2. With, like, the random events and stuff like this. I feel like that, they might have come quite a way with that, but... And even just one of the big things I'm hoping with GTA is how cool it'd be if you could go in, like, every building. You know?
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be.
Like, you go down a high street and you can go in all the shops and, like, everything type thing. I think that'd be insane. Whoa! Well, I've lost this. How do I stop the stamina draining so badly? Going to any building. Yeah, and it's almost like just the immersion of that, and every character you bump into's got their own life type thing, you know? I think that would really be the next, like, big increase in, like, in terms of a game. Because there's no game that really does that. I was hoping Cyberpunk would be like that, but obviously it's nowhere near. I feel like, if anything, that side of things, Cyberpunk went backwards. Compared to, like, GTA. Can I catch her? I'm feeling like I might be able to. How long have you got? Go, 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 go. Saving up all my stamina. Go!
Yeah!
Oh, that is pro. This is like Formula 1.
Come on.
This is gonna be close. Where do you think you're going?
How far is it?
Are you saving the best for last?
It must be at the end, no?
Let's go.
Oh, here it is. Easy. Easy.
Would you like me to slow down?
Game goes on, yo. The game caps it at 144.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal.
I was asking if anyone knew how I could uncap it, because I had a quick look around, but I couldn't find a way to do it. Couldn't find the game files either. There's no game files. So I think maybe you have to mod it to fully uncap it. It's like a hard cap.
My mistake, sir.
Can I kick the chickens? What you got in here? Turn off reflex. Well, yeah, but the thing is it's fully capped. Like, it's an in-game cap. Look, frame rate cap. And you literally, the only way to do it would be in the game files, but I couldn't find any game files. Reflex is off. It's already off. Reflex doesn't have any effect on your total frame rate, though. I think you mean VSync, right? VSync would be capping your frames, but I've got that off. Reflex wouldn't be having any effect on your frame rate, like the cap of it. I was hoping this M... What's this M? I thought this was close by. Should we go down there? I'm gonna go down there, check out some of the scenery. We do get some dips down though. You saw it there, 120, 130 sometimes, occasionally. Let me ask him, he's getting over 200. And this is definitely Red Dead Redemption 1 PC, right? He's possibly found he's uncapped it in the game files is the only way I can think, but I couldn't find it. But it definitely won't be reflex. I hear shooting. Where was that shooting? It's a better frame rate than Red Dead 2. Of course, this is like a 14-year-old game.
I bet you can't beat Ira Shelton in shooting. I'll bet you money.
Oh, I'll beat you, mate. You don't have enough money? Oh, God. I don't even have $11. That's not good, is it? How do I get down?
Go.
You have a crash error with Afterburner. What, in this game? No, it's not happened to me. Make sure to drop a like on the stream as well, guys. I don't know how many likes we've got. I was trying to hit 100. Don't know how close we are. I'm going on the Armadillo. Was ist das? Oh, God, I want to pull this trigger. I'll let it live. He meant frame generation. He's getting 200 plus. How is he running? How is he getting frame generation though? But it would still be capping at 144 because your frame rate's capped. That still doesn't explain the situation. You just need reflex on for that. Like, even if you switch frame generation on, you're still going to be capped. Still doesn't make sense. He's definitely... Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what? How does that work? Okay, he wasn't lying. Wait, what? Wait. But my frame rate cap is 144. Yeah, that's... I don't know... How are they doing frame generation here? Look at my usage, 99%. That doesn't make any sense. That literally doesn't make any sense. Why does it increase my usage to 99%? I guess obviously it's because my frames are capped at 144, but why does frame generation uncap the frame rate? That's the weirdest implementation I've ever seen. Alright, well thanks. I mean, we got there, but that's weird.
You got a visitor.
Shut up, you. Now what you want?
My name's John Marston.
Dominik, was ist das Hausaufgabe?
I did?
Jerome, yo.
Why?
Because it's not actually more frames, is it interpolated frames? Yes, but the game's capped at 144 though. It doesn't matter if your frames are interpolated or not. The frame rate is capped.
You that fella from the train company.
If I'm on Cyberpunk and I cap the FPS at 144 and I switch frame generation on, you can't get higher than 144.
Calm down.
The game's still capped. The FPS is capped.
What, you getting cute with me, boy?
I've never seen it, like, break an FPS cap by just switching frame generation on. Your game is still capped on the, like, game level.
Marshall's a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
What type of frame generation implementation? I assume interpolated is AMD, right?
Sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here.
But still, that doesn't make sense that it would uncap frames with it.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
Because then, in theory, I should be allowed to just uncap the frame rate. I'm recording 200 here with a max of 99% GPU usage. At 144, I'm at 80%. Why can't I uncap the frames?
Okay.
Can you help me?
Look at these lows. 0.1% low, 5 FPS. That's not good.
Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
Sorry you couldn't hop on to play Black Ops 6? When?
Suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority.
Just bought the same 4K monitor. Nice.
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing...
Is the latest model 144 Hz as well?
My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister. And I'm here, doing what I can.
Sorry, you couldn't hop on Black Ops... Oh, on Sunday? No, I couldn't play on Sunday either.
I got about the railway, the people who pay my salary.
I wasn't around on Sunday.
Got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon.
Now at least maybe it'd be interesting to see what we get if I drop to 1440p with frame generation on here, because obviously it gets around the FPS cap, so we'll be able to actually see what it'll do. I wonder what will happen if at 1440p though. Would it just go even higher?
Let's head over to the saloon.
It was Saturday. Oh, I mean, I was playing campaign anyway on Saturday.
Let's get this over with.
I did just like one
Bunch of two-bit hoodlums.
or two multiplayer quick games at the end before I had to go, but that was it.
The stages coming in and out of town. Robbers and Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than rain these days. They ain't going nowhere.
Pretty nuts that you play this at 200 FPS. Just those lows though, the 0.1% lows not that great. 70 FPS now. Haven't noticed it stuttering, but you see it ever so slightly in the frame time.
Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
It does have DLSS, yeah.
Mount up, Marston.
I guess you could
Walton's our
switch
man.
that on as well. I mean, what can we... let's have a look. I got it on DLAA. Set it to quality. Did that apply? Didn't do anything. Did that do anything? I've got a feeling like upscaling and stuff in games like this just doesn't really whenever I've tried to use upscaling in older games, it's always just doesn't really work. It might be because we've got frame generation on. Okay, we're getting something. That's ultra performance though. We're gaining 30 to 40 FPS. It's not like normal. You'd be expecting to gain way more than that at ultra performance. And the image quality is like noticeably worse. But ultra performance at 1080p, we'll see what that's like. I want to crack 500 FPS because this is a competitive shooter. So we need all the frames we can get. The speed of that quick draw at 500 FPS. No one's beating me.
What are you doing back there, Marston?
If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
John, I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Tooth Ridge, these boys get
Are you on the?
around.
Have you been on the mushrooms again?
Plenty more where he came from.
Mushrooms or the VOD? Cheeky little VODy.
That old friend.
With a couple of mushrooms. Mushrooms on toast.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Yeah, these guys have got no chance at my almost 300 FPS.
We'll work our way up this
Jason Lyrics, yo. Yeah, I really occasionally, I don't know, some people are just...
hill. I'll cover you.
John's normally on here, just on, I don't know. I don't know what he's on, but I want it. I want to try it.
Plan your road. Make your choice.
Hear that gunshot ricochet.
Just walk away.
Is this a cracked version? No. This is a fully paid for version. Oh. You want what he's on. Maybe not to try what he's on, but to actually just know what it is. Do you know what I mean? So I know what not to take. I know what to like steer clear from. Did I get him? Alright, this guy's in big trouble. How do I switch? Oh, how are we doing this? Oh my god! I thought you could do the like tagging when you do Deadeye.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston.
How did you manage to unlock the FPS? I didn't. Switch on frame generation though, and it doesn't cap.
I'll see you soon, Mr.
So if I don't have frame generation on, I'm capped at 144. But the moment you switch on frame generation, you'll probably get like 200. It doesn't have the cap. Right, I got $20 now, so I can go and bet with that guy on the $11. What else have we got? Wow, he was standing in here, was he? Give me the money. I hear shooting. Where's my horse? Where's the shooting? What's going on? Yeah, don't worry, mate. I got you.
There's much treasure here. You want map? I retire. Here, take map. You earn it.
I'll happily.
This game has a corruption save bug. Nah, not for me. I'm free. Corruption knows better than to mess with me. I do recall you being able to shoot the, yeah, like that. Why is it that I remember being able to do that? It's the small things, you know? Oh. Now, do I drop it to 1440p and let the chaos ensue? Let's do it. Is it gonna break? Here we go. Get ready. No! It's giving me the bottleneck situation. 70% GPU usage now. If we was at 100% here, we'd be like at 350, probably. But I think the more you go down the DLSS presets and resolutions here, you're just basically going to bottleneck. Maybe if I go to DLSS quality, because we're at ultra performance, that might maybe make things. It'll make my usage better, but it might not make the frames better. Yeah, so my usage is 89, 88 now, so that's better, but I don't know if you're going to be able to push it much higher than this. Shelton, yo, how's it going? Game goes on, yo, with the 40. Thanks, I appreciate it. Get this boy to 50. Almost. Maybe, I don't know, but probably not by the end of the year. I was hoping maybe we'd do it, but surely definitely by when the new GPUs come out. Oh dear, oh dear. Whoops. Thanks for the super chat though, I appreciate it. I've just ruined this guy's car.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea.
Sorry, it's not $40. No, it's.
They'll send someone
I
down.
appreciate any support. I appreciate.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshall! Marshall! Marshall!
Game is kept at 144 and goes to 288 with frame generation on. You cannot go more than that. Watch me.
I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
No, it doesn't. It was at 200 with frame generation on. I've managed to get it up to 288 here by going 1440p with upscaling.
That's sarcasm.
So it wasn't 288 with frame generation on straight away. It was 200.
All right.
But the issue we've got now is it's not an issue of frame generation thing. It's basically just
I will try.
bottlenecking, I guess. The lower resolution's gonna cause more problems. So 1080p will probably. I think you might be able to break 300 if we go 1080p with ultra performance, but you're gonna end up with like 60% GPU usage. Like I'll check it in a sec. You might be able to just push it over, but unless 288 is like a complete hard cap, I don't know. It might be, because you'd expect to maybe see it go over, but it doesn't look like it wants to, does it? That might be the complete limit.
We need to stick together, boy. Them rustlers might be waiting for us.
290. I saw it. I saw 290.
Ain't for all this government interference.
It happened.
Believe me, Marshal. Neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel
We need all the help we can get.
Never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash. Taming a wild
What, the
man,
settings right now? I'm at
bringing
1440p with it all
modernization
maxed, but I got frame generation on.
It's only made the rich richer, and
At
the
4K I can
poor
max everything, but it just caps it at 144. Big stutter then.
Look at what they've done to the natives for God knows how many years now. It's hardly like they're gonna suddenly start respecting a man's right to work his land.
That's different. They're savages.
It ain't that different, Jonah.
Not far now.
Frame generation. Yeah, no, I know. Let's. I am just going to quickly check out 1080p just so at least we've seen it. I don't want to hang around on that too much just to see what we can do. 288. I think that could be it. Although I did see 290. Yeah, I think that's it. As I thought, GPU usage come down 60% here.
Go.
Don't think you can push it anymore.
Stay with us, Marston. You never know. Ballard twins might
Otherwise
be
it might explode. Oh no, I'm breaking the game. The game's actually breaking.
towards the fort.
What the hell? It's not actually responding to like what I'm telling it.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Yeah, what the hell? I think this is actually breaking the game.
Good. If not, smoke
Oh no. This is like Skyrim when you unlock it from 60 and it starts messing with like the... Something's happened with the movement. It's not doing what I'm telling it to. It's just acting weird. Let me switch it back. I don't want to hang on that too long because it might probably crash it. Go back to 4K. Actually, wait. Whilst I'm here, ultra performance just so absolute max. I do think we're probably just capped at 288. Yeah, that seems to be the absolute max. Can't go any higher than that. But if we leave it on, to be fair, I mean, we don't even really need... How do I leave it on? So you only have Nvidia frame generation, is it? It looks like. Because if I go on FSR, it doesn't give us the frame generation option. Yeah, so it's just Nvidia. Still pretty much will hover, hopefully around that 200, but at least we're maxing out the GPU usage. Here we go. Look at my aiming, it's just absolutely absurd. Have you ever seen anything as good as this? No. Black Ops 6. Yeah, Black Ops 6 is pretty... I need to play it a bit more. Maybe at the weekend. Multiplayer felt alright.
Let's move up, boys.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
I wasn't overly impressed by the campaign, to be honest. I didn't mind the multiplayer, and I had a quick look at the zombies as well. That seemed alright. Oh.
Looks like that's all of them for now. Let's push forward to the
Cool gaming, yo. How's it going? Yeah, the aim assist is nuts, yeah. It's like this on it's like this on Red Dead 2, and even GTA you can do like this. Depends what settings you've got it on. You can do like snap-on and stuff.
Hey, was that you or me?
It does sometimes make it difficult though. If there's two people next to each other, you don't get like free aim type feel, so it can make it weird if you're trying to like actually pick between them. I do want to know how I switch. Okay, there we go. That's how I switch. Can I hit him? I don't think I can hit him that far. Run, boy! Yeah, it keeps doing that automatically, which is a bit annoying. It keeps switching the side. Graphics look good. Yeah, they don't look too bad. Obviously, it's an old game. So I think you can definitely notice its age when you sort of compare it to... If you compare this to Red Dead 2, obviously it's a massive difference, but...
And they ain't short on willing recruits these days.
I feel like there's such a big difference as well between Red Dead Redemption 2 and this in terms of the dynamic environments. The amount of work I think they must have put in on Red Dead 2 on the way the weather's dynamic and stuff. It's like, you know, and just the lighting is like insanely different on Red Dead 2 compared to this. Obviously I was saying there is like an 8-year gap between them. But still, like, those things are like really noticeable. Am I out of ammo? No. And it does add to the overall like immersion of the game when you think Red Dead 2, like how immersive that is and feels. I think lighting has a massive, you know, and even just sometimes when you spawn in Red Dead 2, there's just like huge fog, isn't there, over like the land or whatever. Like stuff like that's pretty insane. That obviously does ruin performance though.
We've come for Mr. Gulch's cattle.
Well, this guy's got a bullet hole.
More of these some bitches. Smoke 'em, boys. One for the government.
This would be a fair fight if you could shoot straight.
All right, let's keep pushing forward, boys.
Do I actually enter any of my games? How dare you? Yeah, I do. Less so recently, just purely because I just don't have time. Trying to think the last game I fully completed. I'm not like that bad. But compared to what I used to, obviously I used to have way more time to like fully play a game.
You got him good. Hell no.
Keep up.
I actually can't remember. I'm trying to think what the last game I fully completed was. I actually can't. I don't know. It was probably something I streamed.
This looks as good a spot as any. Gather around.
To be honest, though, it takes a really good game to keep me interested long enough to complete it. Now, like, if I complete it, it's a good game, you know? It's like, for it to fully captivate me, where I can take 2 weeks without playing it and then still play it again, it has to be really good, you know? Because the issue is I might have a period of like 2-3 weeks where I don't have time to like play a game. So like to pick up get like a story midway through, it has to be a really good game to keep me interested. God of War Ragnarok. Yeah, I haven't completed that either. I completed the first one. I don't know. I really liked Ragnarok. I maybe need to give it a bit more time, but it felt just kind of more of the same. I don't know. Is it just me? Graphics and stuff were good. But you got to do like at least what, like 20 hours or so? 20, 30 hours? Been playing Metaphor Fantasio. I don't know what that is. Never heard of that.
Fine shooting, boys. Now come on, let's untie those hostages.
What is that game? Is it like a side scroller?
We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Sounds like it might be like a side scroller type game.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
People shocked about 5090 potentially having 600 watt TDP.
See, this country is
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. The 4090 has been pushed to that, so... No, I agree. It's not that surprising.
He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was doing.
It's not going to be less, is it? It's not going to be. It's not going to be less than the 4090. That would be. Well, I don't know. That would maybe be more. And we have kind of seen that in terms of TDPs being the same, but the actual power consumption ends up being less. Like, obviously, TDPs between the 3090 Ti and 4090 are the same, but the 4090 is more power efficient compared to its overall average use of power is less.
Come on, Eli.
Wait, I'm right in that. My 3090 Ti was 450, wasn't it? 3090 was 350. Or was 3090 Ti 400? I can't remember now. It feels like so long ago. I think it was 450, wasn't it? You know, I'm serious. I've never heard of that game. Literally, I've never heard of that game. Best game of the year. Nah, not heard of it.
Let's go.
Whoa, almost fell off. Right, where we gotta go? Settings right now, 4K. 4K with frame generation. I'm gonna go to this guy, because then we get a little bit more of the scenery. No Persona or Megami 10? I have no idea. I have no idea what those words are. Is it like anime or something?
Yeah. Let's go.
Turn-based RPG. Oh, I mean, you immediately have just put me off that. You have immediately turned me off. As soon as I hear the word turn, nah. Nope. I ain't waiting around. I've just also noticed, look at my mini-map. Is it me or is that going crazy with the pointer on me? When I go fast on the horse, look at it. Oh, it's not doing it now. Oh, it's doing it a bit. Thought there was an FPS cap. There is. Oh. Honor. But when you're me, they don't cap the game when you're me. Pay witness. How much money have I got? Can I tie him up? Turn-based. Yeah, I mean, I played... Is it... I'm thinking it's called XCOM. Is that turn? That's turn-based, right? I'm going to have to pay this guy. Do I pay him or do I just shoot him? Alright. My honor's gone, but what can you do? Save myself $20. Because I'm thinking if he goes and snitches on me,
Everything all right,
it's going to cost me more on the bounty or whatever.
Oh, let me look at you. My gentleman caller.
F-bomb with the $4.99. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Have you
Love.
seen him?
I love watching your streams whilst I work.
I think so.
Keep up the good content. Thanks. What work do you do? Got to try Final Fantasy 16 on the 4080 Super. I did check out the demo. I do have a video on the demo. I don't actually own the game though. I'll see if is it a bit cheaper. I'll maybe see and try and get it. Just because there's so many. It feels like there's so many games coming out
Wait, I beg you. Would you
over the next month or two. But maybe I'll try and see if it's a bit cheaper. I'll maybe try and get it. But thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it.
I can't bear it.
So you want me to go find your Peter so you can have a perfect
What
day?
work do you do? Are you in the UK? I'm assuming you're in the UK because you're in pounds. Are you working at this time? I mean, to be fair, sometimes I work this late as well. This is somewhere the Undead Nightmare mission is, isn't it? Is this the weird guy? What's the what's that guy's name? Where he's like a grave? Is it a grave robber? What are they called? I'm not in the right place.
Let's go.
Turn-based games, as many sub. Yeah, I mean, what's the really, really big game that was turn-based? Baldur's Gate. I still never played that. I always weirdly get... All I've heard is good things about Baldur's Gate, right, and how I should play it. But whenever that happens to me with a game, I just am put off playing it because I think it'll never live up to what people are saying. It's almost like with a film. When people are like, this is the best film I've ever seen, you've got to see it. It never lives up to that. For me, because you're going into it already thinking it's going to blow your mind.
Mister, you alive?
Rather than it just blow your mind, you know?
Damn it. Good heavens.
You're a digital artist for a visual novel company. Nice.
Do I look like I'm okay?
You draw for hella hours.
Pretty good for a corpse.
Oh, wow, that's cool. I assume you work, like, remotely then.
Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need.
That sounds like a cool job.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home. Come on, mister. Come on.
For a visual novel company. I actually had an interview for Wiley. You know, the, like, publishing company.
You'll be fine.
But for software engineering, but I didn't get it.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for. Just sit up straight, will you? The closest doctor is in Armadillo.
Armadillo. Whoa!
What is your name, friend? John Morse. Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire.
many outlaws can a man encounter?
This minimap really doesn't like, I think, the frame rate. It's like all over the place. Oh. Oh god.
Looks like you got them all. Now get me to a doctor. What the hell happened to you?
Persona. I've actually, the more you say, I think I've heard of that one. I've heard of that game. I couldn't tell you anything about it, but I think I've definitely heard of it.
Do you know who they were? No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies. You do now. I give so much, and still they take. We live in an uncivilized and graceless world, friend. Our makers have funny sense of humor sometimes. Still, at least I met you, the good Samaritan.
The graphics is a piece of S. I'm assuming by S you mean sexy. Because that would make sense.
Fate brought you to my aid. Why else are you helping me? There's Armadillo! Master John! Master! Jack, I embrace you.
For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there.
Another big difference between this game and Red Dead 2 is the NPCs.
Where the devil are we?
There's like basically no one in this game.
Thank you, sir.
It's weird not playing this for so long. I think last time I probably played this was like a good 10 years ago.
I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility.
I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts.
It's weird coming back to it after playing like Red Dead 2 for so long.
But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for.
Just noticing those kind of big differences between the games now, playing them.
You're my man for.
$50 game, and this is the resolution. And this is the resolution. I'm not sure what you mean. It's just a port from the console version, though, so, like, graphics-wise. Can I punch this guy? I thought I don't think... Can you do melee combat on this? Oh, you can. You just need your fists out. How'd you do it? How'd you do it? I can block. How do I punch? How do I do it? I'm pressing everything. I can dodge. Have I not learned that skill yet? I actually can't. How do I do it? Here we go. Get me in here. Get me a bev. Get me a bevy. Get me a cheeky little vodka and Fanta. $2. Give me the whole bottle. What are our drinks of choice? What are our shots of choice? I'd do a cheeky little shot of... I'd do a shot of whiskey. Or Sambuca.
I'll take another.
I don't get any crashes, no. Not with MSI or River Tuner, it's been fine for me. Have you tried maybe booting the game and then opening MSI when the game's already running? Yeah, I do think the price is high for it, definitely. I think with a remake, it's... To be honest, overall, the price on games, I think, is like, you know... I think some games are, like, reasonable, but when you're seeing, like, Call of Duty, when it's like, what is it? It's like 60 or 70 quid, which is like, what? I don't know, $80, $90? Even, like, the deluxe is, like, over 100, isn't it? That that's like ridiculous. I think remakes are like, I would say more like acceptable if they're a little bit, not more, but like standard. If they were like 40 quid for a remake or whatever, like I think then that's okay, because at least it's like it is a fresh game, whatever. Especially something like, you know, you look at Silent Hill 2, they've been so long since the previous one. Oh mate, this has gone bad. It's gonna be me on Saturday night. Not tonight, mate. You're not coming in tonight. How do I get up? I can't get up. His eyes are open. What's going on? I can't get up. I actually can't get up. I'm pressing everything. Oh, I'm getting up. What the hell? Why am I crouched? I'm just like sober. What the hell?
Just so you know, I don't take requests, mister.
That guy on the piano just got up and stood on the piano.
Peter, fella's meant to get married.
What the hell has just happened?
Who?
Gone from like
What she said.
paralytic drunk to just sober.
You ain't after no Pete.
All you gotta do is lie down for a bit.
For all I know, where can I find him?
Well, my memory escapes me when not properly stimulated.
Then let's see if we can refresh it.
$5 will do. Or you could.
How to unlock FPS? There isn't a way to unlock it. I've just got frame. If you switch frame generation on, you'll get above 144. If you have frame generation off, though, you can't. At least I don't have a way to uncap it yet. It's either a file thing or a mod thing. I couldn't find any game files, so yeah, I've just got frame generation on, which basically pushes it over.
You'll need more than talk with that bitch.
Oh, the piano guy's back. I didn't listen to a word this guy just said. Pay the musician. Come on then.
This might loosen your tongue.
Truth is, Pete Turner ain't been an Armadillo for near on 20 years now. Kind of a queer fella and all. Wasn't here every night. Sure as the moon in the sky.
What happened to him?
Well, what happens to all of us? I reckon you'll find him at Odd Fella's Rest. Yep. That's where he'd be, I'd guess.
Really?
Why don't you skedaddle now, Mr.
Excusez-moi. Why is she speaking like that to me? Excusez-moi, monsieur. Wait, can we go in the gun store?
Please feel free to browse.
Hey, mister.
There you go.
Has he got any guns?
The marshal ain't no man in my eyes.
Much obliged.
I'll tell you what they didn't lean into enough on Red Dead Redemption 2. The whole bank, like, robbing thing. I feel like they didn't lean into that enough. Just have loads of banks everywhere where you can just, like, do heists and stuff. I feel like that was massively lacking on Red Dead 2. I know in, like, each place they had a bank, didn't they? Where you could, like, secretly, like, rob it or something, but...
They took my boy.
They took my boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where? Who took him?
Them people in the hills. Them hills near
The Hills people? No.
Can't the
No, I don't want anything to do with them.
They can't even help themselves.
They'll be on their banjos.
My son is missing. I need your help.
Undead Nightmare. I haven't checked out on this yet. I did play it originally though, and I did really like it. I might switch to that in a little bit because I do want to check that out because that was really fun, and it had like a horde mode. Yeah, again, I didn't listen to what she said. What did she say? Go to the Hills people. Oh God. That's going to be up there, isn't it? by the hanging rock. That's where the hills people are going to be. Hills of Eyes people.
Come on. Come on.
Picking up this game for a cheaper price. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I think if you give it a bit of time, this is almost definitely going to come down in price. Get the gun ready. He's shooting. Are these the hills people? Honor? What do you... What? They're shooting me. Was it just the first guy? I think it was two sheriffs chasing after a criminal and I just shot all of them. Whoops. Bit of a mistake. I'm way off. I thought that was the hills people. Wow, they're really living up in those hills. Oh no. Rockstar's like Nintendo when it comes to price drops. I don't know though. I got GTA on PC for literally like £2.50. But to be fair, I have bought that game maybe like 4 times. Maybe 3 times. Xbox 360, PS4, and then PC 3 times. GTA 5 is really old, yeah, but technically this game is really old too. Whoa!
Let's go.
GTA 5 released on the PS3, yeah, no, I know. I remember I had it on Xbox 360 first, and I remember if you went fast in the car, it was already like pushing obviously the tech of the time, the hardware, because it would not load stuff in quick enough. There'd be like roads with nothing loaded in for me. John, you gotta chill. I'm almost convinced that John might be an AI or a bot. Come back between 5 AM and 6 PM.
Let's go.
What you want, boy? You just spit on me.
You a tough guy, mister?
Oh yeah, let's go, mate. Let's go. How do I punch though? I can't punch. Whoa! I just shot the wrong person. See, I told you that's what happens. When you have this aim assist, you end up locking onto the wrong person.
You want money to keep quiet?
I guess I could use
That's all gone terribly. So it locked onto the wrong person. I shot the wrong person. How do I punch, though? Like... Oh, no, no, no. Oh, God. Like, I literally can't punch. What's going on with that? Oh, God. He saw me squaring up. He immediately knew. How do I block? How do I punch, though? I can't punch. I literally can't do it. Oh, I can. Do you have to just be in combat? Ground tackle. Oh, yeah, here we go. He ain't gonna mess with me no more. Oh, damn it. I wasn't quick enough. You have to be, like, locked in, I think. Wait, why are you getting a gun out? What's this guy doing?
Who the hell do you think you are? Tell me.
¿Qué te crees que eres?
You've got some nerve, mister.
What is going... Oh, no, that's not fair. That's not fair. It was one-on-one. You can't do that. Oh, God. Has he got a gun out? You can't see me. Is he going to shoot me? What's going on here? I think it... Am I good? He's following me, but he's not. Oh, wow. He gets a little bit aggressive. I'm gonna go to bed. Wait, where's my bed? Whoa! Can I sleep? Save game. Just sleep it off. Maybe he'll leave me alone. Really passive-aggressive whipping that gun around. What's the time? Time you gotta watch Ray. What res is this? 4K. I have got frame generation on now, yeah. It kind of gets around the frame rate cap if you switch that on. John is hilarious, keep him around. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. He's been around for a long, long time. I just hope he's alright. But I'm not convinced. I think he might be a bot. Because he posts, like, really, really quick paragraphs. And then you don't hear from him for a while. It's, like, really intermittent. Does he always do this? Yeah. He's done it for, I don't know, when he's been around for a long time.
Let's go.
Trying to, oh, they're posters. Accept bounty. He might actually be trolling, maybe. I mean, to be honest, I don't read pretty much half of the things. What's the last thing he said? The rich have a camera on my location. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Come on, what's it? 5 AM? What? I can't actually even see what the time is. What is it? 20 past... Right, let's get this bounty. I'm gonna get... How far away is it? Oh, it's ages away, no? Can I fast travel? Can I fast travel there? I could actually just sleep again. Let's do that.
Come on, easy up now.
Change outfits. Oh, yes. Do I want that one? Distinguished gentleman. John is AI trying to learn how to generate engaging conversations. It's a good theory. He's trying to clickbait into a conversation, like what agitates humans, and that explains why he's always quite conspiracy. Because he is always quite conspiracy, like along those lines. That would make sense. He's trying to entice some sort of conversation, and he's like, the AI's like, what do humans like talk about a lot? Conspiracies. You know, John will probably get into a conversation. John, if you're listening, what is your view on the moon landings? Or flat Earth? Is the Earth flat or is it round? Let me know.
Hop on up, Mr. Marston.
Stephen, yo. How are the graphics? They're alright. I mean, it's, you know, it's as you'd expect for a 14-year-old game. I'm not really entirely sure. It doesn't feel like a full-on remaster to me. I'm not like quite sure what has specifically been changed. I'd need to look at like maybe a more detailed explanation of don't kill the dog, of like what's been changed, you know. It's been so long since I played this game. I don't even know what the original one looked like. I can't remember. If I only had a 7800 X3D, it'd be the same. I'm at 4K, so CPU makes basically no difference here. Mostly FPS in gaming, depending on the game. Some games the 4900K actually has slightly more than the 7800X 3D, vice versa. But at 4K, it kind of makes less of a difference. It's like at low resolutions, CPU becomes more of a important factor. Cassie, yo, I'm alright, how are you? Earth's a triangle. Yeah, that's valid. Could be. It would explain a lot.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarlane.
What are these lot doing? They look like they're up to no good.
Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know.
Look at this view.
And I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarlane. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in
Unofficial me, hello. How's it going?
Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Plan on running reshade.
So I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me?
Nice.
So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle.
Have to let me know what kind of performance impact will that have?
Laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
You go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
Is that going to attack me?
Trying to do, miss.
Not that guy if he's horse.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's.
Are the physics fine at 200 FPS? Yeah, everything is abiding by the law of physics currently.
The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life.
Mostly. I did start having issues at 280. There was some funny business. Whoa! Wait! What the hell? What's going on? Who's shooting me? Who was shooting me? What the hell? What the hell? If I shoot him, though, I'm going to get the police on me. Wait! Wait! What? That is not fair. You broke the law. I'm getting shot at. What happened to, like, the... What amendment is it? The 5th Amendment? The right to... I don't know. If there's any Americans in chat, what's the right to the amendment where you can carry a gun? Or defend yourself? What amendment's that? Is that... Might be the 5th one.
How are you, mister?
You need something for that gout?
The right to defend yourself. Right to bear arms. Is that the 5th one? But apparently I broke the law. That's the 2nd Amendment. Okay, that makes sense. That sounds right.
Howdy, mister.
I hope that helps.
What's the 5th one? There's some, like, quite chaoticness
It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts.
with the NPCs in this game. The way they behave.
Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safe.
ESA, thanks for subscribing.
Give yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Oh, right to remain silent. Is that the 5th? Got ya. I need... I don't know why that one's in my head. Oh, I can fast travel now, can I? Because that's a long old trek. Oh wait, actually, can I finish? Is that woman again? Do you recommend changing any settings in the... No, I didn't. I don't think I changed it. The only thing I changed is, like, brightness. I have my brightness a little higher. But it's more for, like, work than gaming.
My wife, she's gone.
I don't really ever mess too much with that stuff because I can never get it. I end up spending, like, I can spend forever trying to, like, change the settings. I think there's some profiles online, though, if I remember. Look, when I first got it. I think there's some, like, pre-set up. I mean, there's presets on the actual monitor itself, but because I use it for work, I get, like, a profile that looks good for gaming, but then for work, it's like, not good, so I normally just find some, like, middle ground and leave it. Otherwise, I'm continually having to change it, and I just can't be asked to do that. Game runs at 60 on a 3050. Sheesh! Why is there a dead horse here? What is going on in this town? What happened? What's better on the monitor you've got though? The newer version. What's the difference? Is there any like big differences? Does it have like better HDR or something?
Hurry up and get in.
How much is this going to cost me? Drive. No, don't drive it. Ride.
Where you wanna go?
Change seats. McFarlane's Ranch. Yeah, it's probably frame gen is just breaking. It's like Back to the Future. Gone into the future, come back to the Wild West with frame generation, and there's just horses falling over. Change seats. It's a shame they didn't add the first person on this. That'd have been funny. What was this camera angle? Oh no, there it is again. No, don't go over it. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Surely this could go a bit faster. I mean, I can skip it. I will skip it. Because I feel like watching that whole thing, it's probably quicker to actually just ride. It's literally quicker to just ride your own horse. Francisco, Claudio, thanks for subscribing. Guys, make sure to like the stream as well. How many likes are we on? Oh no, I just killed the chicken as well. This is all... Oh no. The wake I'm leaving behind me is just devastating. Didn't you used to be able to kick chickens on this? What game am I thinking of? I swear you used to be able to kick them.
Hello, friend.
I can say hi to them.
Howdy. Hello there.
Saying hi to chickens. 87 likes. Oh, almost.
Mr. Marston,
Almost.
I've been hearing about your plans.
Have you, Miss McFarland?
Yes, from Lee Johnson. To settle here and build a life for yourself.
I'm afraid those aren't my plans. See, I already have a life.
Yeah, the presets in Nvidia control pad. Yeah. I never really like... Because when I change my GPUs, I DDU everything every time, so it wipes all of that. There's probably somewhere I can save it, but...
Do you do that? I wonder as a substitute for having anything interesting to say?
Probably, Miss McFarland.
Oh, call me Bonnie, you fool.
Why does it look better than some games that come out now? Whew.
Bonnie.
Which games?
Miss McFarland, I'm married.
It depends. What games have we had recently where I thought the graphics looked really bad? I thought off the grid, I thought the graphics on that game looked a bit weird. Some bits I thought looked really good, and other bits I just thought looked weird. I know it was the beta, so maybe it's a bit harsh, but...
Williamson was in that gang. Now, if I don't capture my former brother in arms, great harm will befall my family. Now, I don't suppose any of this is very interesting to you, but I hope it explains why I wasn't...
Don't own an AMD GPU. No, I do. Which I have a few. I had to put some stuff in storage, and I had to send back my XTX because it broke.
Even in this new country,
as well.
don't really fade.
I've still, I don't know which, I think I've got my 800 XT, like, with me. But I'm probably going to be, like, I want to try and switch to the 9800X3D, so I'm probably going to be selling some stuff in preparation for the, like, the new GPUs. Towards the end of the year, try and, like, prep, so I've got, like, a... I don't really still want my 4900K for, the, like, the next-gen GPUs, to be honest.
My father's debts are still terrible.
Didn't you say XTX? Yeah, well, I sent it back. They sent me a brand new one, but then I didn't want to use it. I didn't want to open it. Obviously, then it's not brand new. So I sold it, yeah.
Well, let's just say he was blinded in a bar fight south of Chicago.
It didn't really make sense to hold on to it for like 2 months. I'd rather get the next one, which that'll be 8900X, is it? I don't know, actually, no. 8900 XT.
So I was sent off to an orphanage and ran away.
Like, it wasn't worth opening it for like 2 months or whatever, like 2-3 months.
The leader of the gang taught me how
It'll just lose its value.
Taught me how to see all that was good in the world. He was a great man in a way.
But you killed people.
Sure. And I've suffered for it. And that's the life I left, or tried to leave. Said too much, Bonnie. I'm an uneducated killer, sent here to do all I can do well. Kill a man in cold blood so that another man may do his part to cut crime in an area, and a rich man can be elected governor on the back of these promises.
Civilization is a truly beautiful thing, Mr. Marston. Listen, can you help me?
Well, I can try. What do you need, money?
No, nothing so complicated. I need an extra...
Sold it sealed, yeah.
Sure. Point me in the right direction.
You have an all AMD build. Nice. What build? I mean, you probably told me before. Because I remember your name. How have I got it running above 144 Hz? Switch frame generation on. Could I tell me why I decided to pick the Super and not the normal? I originally had a 4080 a normal, but the Super... Obviously, it's not really an upgrade, but I switched to it just out of... I've got a couple of GPUs, but I got that one just because it's a newer one. It was, like, interesting to test, you know? In terms of going in at both now, the Super was... It's obviously not very much difference. It's a little bit better, but, like, very minute difference in frames. But it's a lot cheaper, at least in England it is, so... They might have actually... I think they've discontinued the 4080 now, right? Anyway, you can't... I don't think you can get that... Or they're not making any more brand new anyway. But ultimately, it was slightly better than the 4080 and a little bit cheaper, so, I mean, it didn't make any sense, really, to have the 4080 from, like, a brand new position, but I did have the 4080 when it originally released. But like I say, in terms of FPS difference... If you're seeing this on the Super, it's going to be very, very similar on a 4080. Maybe just ever so slightly less, but you probably wouldn't even notice in a lot of games.
Let's go.
How much did I get? I don't know now. Was it like 7? The thing is it goes... You can get some, like, pretty good... XTX for, like, relatively cheap now, and mine was a reference, so I didn't get as much as obviously I got it for originally, but sold it a while ago. I'd have to check the exact price. If I can see it, because even if I'm looking at brand new, you can get a Merc XTX for 750. I think I sold it for about... I think it was about 650 or something in that region.
Come on.
600 to 650. It is always insane to me how how quickly AMD drop the prices on stuff.
Come on.
That's like half price from its original retail. Which makes me wonder why AMD sold those cards for so expensive at the start.
Let's go.
When they just drop it so quick like that. Why don't they just retail it a little bit cheaper? Then they definitely get the edge on Nvidia. Because that XTX originally was over $1,000. Like, brand new, retail.
Keep it tight now. Keep it moving. That's a big hug.
Wasn't this mission originally in the, like, Thunder and Lightning, I'm remembering? Bad weather. Or is that a different mission? No, go that way. No. Can I shoot? Where is this one going? Is this not a part of it? Wait, what have I got to do here? I've got to herd these over to there. I'm lost. AMD won't compete with the high end. Yeah. No, I know. Or at least in the short to medium term, they've said they won't. Whether they'll go back to it in the future, I don't know. At least on this 800, the next gen, they're not. But the next gen from AMD seems more like a bit of a filler. It's not like a... It's a bit like a refresh, isn't it? It's not like a... At least that's the impression that I was getting, but... Thing is, though, with the mid-range, I just hope they price stuff okay, because they could really own that. Mid-range? What the hell? If they price things similar to Nvidia, then I kind of just don't really get it. They price stuff similar to Nvidia and then just drop the price really aggressively over 6 months. I don't get it. Like, they should just price it initially, like, a bit better. And then they won't have to drop it, like, so aggressively. I don't know. There's obviously there's probably some data they have which suggests that's the best way to do it. That's the best way they're making money, but...
Come on.
Do I think the PS6 will have a disc... or a disc drive? It'll be like you have to buy it, like with the PS5 Pro. You'll have to just buy it as an extra. AMD is killing it with people building low-mid builds. Yeah, but the thing is, people say this, but if you... I want to see the data, because when you look at Steam survey, like, AMD is, like, nowhere near across the board, like low-end, mid-range, and high-end. AMD stats and the data there is suggesting they're nowhere near. So, like, I don't know. Like, people still overwhelmingly pick Nvidia GPUs, no matter the range, whether it's low-range, mid-range, or high-end. And like, I hear people saying a lot, AMD's like destroying everything in mid-range, but I have not seen any data to like back that up from like overall source. Like, people show data from like one shop or one store in like Germany or something. Like, I've seen data like that, yeah, but as like, I don't really consider that an overall metric. Like, you could show any granular data like that shows anything. As like an overall thing, I've not seen any data to suggest as like an overall in the gaming sector. I've not seen any data that suggests AMD is killing it in the low to mid range, but open to seeing it. If you have data that suggests that, I'm open to seeing it. Because I think it's the most used GPU on Steam. Is it a 3060 now? It was a 3060, wasn't it? I think it's because of pre-builds though. So although AMD I think probably does okay in those ranges, low end and mid range, AMD still has nowhere near the level of like partnerships that Nvidia has. So like an overwhelming majority of pre-builds will have Nvidia GPUs. So I think that's where AMD struggles with like. Most of the people probably through stuff like that, it might be pre-builds, and like a majority of those will be Nvidia GPUs, so it's like... It's the same with Intel CPUs. When you get like laptops and stuff, they're all just Intel. I know AMD is, I think, doing a better job at getting the CPUs into things, but it's definitely not as, like, not to the level that Intel has. Because you can see when you go on a you go on a website and look at pre-builds from like a company, like it's overwhelmingly
Since you're here, you want to make yourself useful?
like Nvidia heavy, Nvidia and Intel heavy, isn't it?
Right now, I need another gun.
Why? What's happening?
We've had this problem for months with this group of bandits who are getting drunk and murdering settlers. Last night they went to a big place up near Ridgewood.
They burnt the place down, killed the men, burning most of them alive.
Like, I think it does pretty good with the 3D CPUs too, but they're pricing those so high. Like, the 9800X 3D is going to be like 500, isn't it? Like, that's still really expensive.
Thank you, John Marston.
Like, that's not really a low-end thing for a CPU like that.
I know any other kinds, sir.
And even like the high-end one, the 9950X 3D is like what, 700-800 or something. Like, that's really expensive.
Hey, wait up!
Milky, yo. You got the Peaky Blinder. Tommy! Arthur!
Let's go!
How's the port so far? Pretty good. It's been a long time since I played this game. Nice playing it again. FPS is capped at 144. We're able to get past that with frame generation.
He was in pretty bad shape.
His tonic has helped a great many people. It's a medical breakthrough from the East. The result of years of research.
If only it could cure him of his diarrhea of the mouth.
I wouldn't be so dismissive of science if I was you. Times is changing fast.
He's no more a scientist than I am a priest. But people can spend their hard-earned money however they please.
He's certainly a character.
FPS games are convincing people to switch to PC and you don't have... Yeah, the issue I have though with console is... If you are trying to... If you're playing like FPS games and you're taking it fairly seriously, you're a bit limited on console in terms of like... On PC, you can obviously change things completely to suit whatever you want. Where on console, you're just limited to like... What is it, like 2 modes? Performance, fidelity, like... You know? There's only so far you can take that. And even then, you're not really... I suppose it's the same on both. You're not guaranteed the performance, but on PC, you have more of a range of things you can change. Like individually, where you're just kind of limited to those 2 modes and that's it. And even then, your max is capped at 120. You know? On PC, you could go up to, you know... You could go, you know, you could go 240 if you wanted. Obviously, depend on your hardware. What's going on here then? It's that frame generation again. That's a bit of a weird programmed bit. You have to be on the horse.
Ain't no survivors here, Marshal.
Oh, that's what I want to check out the Alan Wake 2 DLC, actually. Is it any good? I didn't really hear anything about it, but...
Somebody was so busy killing people, they went and dropped their gun.
.40p, 60 FPS. Yeah, but I mean, you could, you know, if you wanted to in that scenario, you could change your settings, or I don't know, are you using upscaling or anything? You know, you can drop those things. Even on Black Ops 6, you have FSR 3 now, you know? You don't have that on console. Hopefully with... Obviously, PS5 Pro's looking a little better for that. It has the Sony scaling or whatever it's called. But I do think, obviously, consoles eventually will get frame generation, which would be pretty game-changing.
I think it's this land that makes the men.
Not as great as the main game. How expensive is the DLC? It was really quiet, like, when it released. I didn't even hear anything about it. I want to sound like that guy. That's what I think I sound like when I try and do an American, like, Southern American, like, my boots.
Whoa there. Man, more dead bodies. And the fire's still smoking. Those scumbags must still be around.
Come on.
Who gone down it?
Let's pound leather, boys. Looks like they're headed for Ridgewood Farm.
Sons of bitches!
Didn't you once run a gang of outlaws?
Outlaws.
Yeah, but not like that. It wasn't our way. At least it wasn't my way.
Have I played this game before? Yeah, I completed it when it first came out on the Xbox 360.
Shed's clear, Marshal.
I completed the Undead, what's it called? Undead Nightmare as well. Sony scamming. Sony pisser scale. Oh! It'd be interesting to see what the image quality is like with it. This ain't my horse, is it? Oh, he's in the pisser.
Easy up now.
It's £20.
No one here.
That's awfully posh, though. I say 20 quid. You got that 20 quid, mate? Oi, geese, sling us the 20 quid.
Come on.
There's no good reason for that to be boarded up. Come on, John. Shoot that door open.
Do not run into me.
Damn it, I missed it. I look like a right noob. Whoa, what the hell?
Holy sweet mother of mercy.
Please, please don't shoot me.
Yes, sir, I'm not used to British slang. No, it's alright, I'm joking.
Farmhouse. Some of my
I'm only
family
joking.
kept hostage inside.
This has gone far enough. Get into that house and smoke those sons of bitches.
We've got a gunfire on hands.
It's just me and you, partner.
Look at this jump shot. Oh, it's like playing Black Ops 6. Omni movement. Oh my god. The DLC was just £5 for it. What the hell?
I'm the goddamn law.
Damn.
Over there. Over here.
Oh, that was a good shot. I need a shotgun.
Sorry, yellow-bellied coward. You're clear.
You must have a real bad death wish.
Where are you?
Jesus, well.
It's like that scene in Django Unchained. Is it at the end of the movie when there's like huge shootout in the house?
We're gonna have ourselves fun.
What the hell? Oh, I was hoping I could shoot him through the wall. How do we play this then?
You're gonna die.
Oh, look at this. You gonna die, boy. Oh,
Clear.
what the hell?
For you.
That was absolutely brutal. Where's this guy then? Oh, hell no. Right between the eyes.
Shed out back. Make a run
Right
for it
between
once
the
you're ready.
eyes.
They did unspeakable things.
Alright, hang on.
Looks all
You'll have to
clear,
give me a
fellas.
sec.
Let's check up on
My
the
headphone's bleeping because it's run out of battery. Replace the battery. I need to get these new headphones because honestly, these headphones are disgusting. I wear these for like 10 hours a day. I need to get new pads for them or something. Absolutely grim. Mr. Roos, hello. I don't think there is online, no.
Some folk tried escaping to the south.
I don't think there is.
Mobs started chasing him down like wild dogs.
I'm trying to think on the main menu.
To protect us, Marshal. You folk ain't men. You ain't nothing. You're just a man on a government payroll taking money that the rest of us have to pay for with our lives. Yeah. What is wrong with this country?
What brand headphones? It is
The boss of that bunch.
what is it? Steel Series.
It ain't about the money, Marshal. These are people's lives. People's homes.
I can't think of the like exact name model for mine, but I have like it's pretty much the highest.
Hurry, boys. Let's get
I'm
out.
not showing off, but it's like the top end one. It's the wireless. It's the wireless one. I don't know what they call it. It might even be different now. The ones I've got are maybe like 2 or 3 years old.
Think they might be headed for Fort Mercer, Marshal?
But it has like, it has 2 batteries and it has like a, I don't even know what you call it. You plug it into the PC, it's like a audio receiver or something, and you can charge the battery whilst I'm using one battery, which is really good.
Let's just say he's the currency in a complicated transaction.
HyperX? No, still series.
Some people I have the displeasure of knowing want him dead.
Unlimited battery one.
We used to run in a gang.
What you mean in terms of, yeah, like I can, so I just switched the battery out, the other one will charge whilst I'm using this one, and then by the time I need to switch it back, the other one will be charged. So yeah, essentially unlimited battery. I never have to wait. It's ideal for me, like, because it's wireless and I move around a lot, like when I'm working and stuff. And like, I used to have wired, but it got annoying. Wireless for me was like a game changer.
You know I don't want to kill you.
Good good headphones. Yeah, I think I've actually had SteelSeries probably for. I've used them for maybe like 6 or 7 years, and I've had 2 pairs of headphones in that time. And to be honest, the previous headphones I had they didn't break or anything. I forget why I upgraded them. I didn't upgrade them. I think I just upgraded it because like they had this newer one and it just seemed a lot better, so I just upgraded. I don't think it was any. I could have, you know, still kept my older ones. I think I just upgraded because there was a newer one, newer shiny one. Look at this aim. Just he don't miss. Look. Aimbot. I'm walling. What's your aim assist? Oh, I didn't get him. Oh, this was a bad idea. Return to the shack. Dodge the bullets. That's almost ended really badly. The speed! Oh my god. Oh, did I... Oh, I thought I failed. Recently saw those headphones in an Nvidia event. Oh, nice. There might be a newer version now of the ones that I've got, because like I say, the ones I've got are probably like 2 or 3 years old.
Nice to see you again, buddy. Thanks for your help, John. Norman here is going to help us get to Bill. Ain't you, Norman?
Thank you, Mr. Dick. Mighty kind.
That's cool in a video event, though. Because they sometimes sell... Nvidia's selling different GPUs in India. They sell, like, different models sometimes, don't they? Because I know it was... They do that with iPhones and stuff as well, don't they? They have slightly different models. Because I know it's obviously like the same in China. They did like the 4090D. That was obviously a different model. And they had this 7900 GRE from AMD that you couldn't get here for like forever. You can get it now, but... Whoa, whoa, whoa! How did that miss? Wait, what? What the hell just happened then? It's like the bullets didn't load until I came out of the Deadeye. Wireless all the way fed. Yeah, with the headphones, I think that the issue is once you go wireless with headphones, there's no way you can really go back to wired. Savage bro, yo, what's impressive in both Red Dead Redemption? Because don't get any chance to play this. I mean, I think that the most impressive thing about Red Dead Redemption in general, I mean, it's essentially a Wild West version of GTA, essentially. If you're into Wild West and stuff like that, it's kind of pretty cool concept. You know, it's a similar vibe in terms of just the way the game is, like the stories and things is like obviously by Rockstar, so if you like GTA and Wild West, it'd be right up your street. But I think for me, Red Dead Redemption 2 kind of pushes all sorts of boundaries, just graphically, the environments, the detail, the AI, just everything.
With no uncertainty, that miracle
Everything
cures
about
all
it is
that
great.
matter. I bid you good day.
Did we hit 100 likes yet?
Oh,
Because if we haven't,
good to see you.
you better like the stream.
Well,
Mr. West Dickens, Nigel West Dickens of East Cheap, London, New Waverly, New York, and Armadillo, New Austin. At your service.
116 likes. Sheesh. 200.
Everyone's service, at the service of science.
200 when?
Of knowledge, of life.
How are your wounds?
Much, much better. But then they would.
And did we hit 50,000 subs yet?
I know a cure for all.
No, we didn't. Damn it.
I'm sure you do. And I'm sure for just $2 an ounce.
Savage Bro, I see you.
Live forever.
Oh, but for you, sir.
See you subscribed, thanks.
Discount rate of $1.95 an ounce. As long as you buy 100 ounces or more. That's a lot of immortality.
Give it up, old man.
Juwan, yo, game. Yeah, I mean, it plays pretty well. The game is capped at 144 by default. Only way I'm getting over it here is got frame generation on. It plays relatively well. The lows aren't great with frame generation on here. See, my 0.1% low is 54. It's not great considering we're at like 200 FPS. But I'm not actually noticing any stuttering when I'm playing. You are seeing it in the frame time a little bit, like even in this cutscene. You see it like up and down quite a bit. But I don't actually notice. If I didn't have any of these performance metrics, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't see this at all. Like it doesn't actually hitch in the game for any period long enough for me to tell. You like this game better than part 2? Who said that? Who said that? I'll have none of that.
I heard about you, Mr. West Dickens.
And I about you, John Marston.
Hoodwinking the weak, gullible out of their
How am I calling it I9?
Dear boy, it is you
With a Corsair big boy. All my PC specs in the description. If you wanted specific details.
I will not apologize, but the West Dickens elixirs speak for themselves. My thousands of happy customers attest to that.
Those men trying to kill you didn't look so happy.
This car's not very fast, is it?
The bastard child of progress, John. If my tonic is such a sham, how do you explain the fine battle in which you find me? Last time you saw me, I was knocking at death's door.
Makes me sad that they didn't remake Red Dead 1. Yeah. Are there any game devs in chat? How much work is involved in doing a remake?
I don't like the sound.
Like, how long would it take, realistically, for a game studio? I should probably know. I mean, I'm a software engineer. I should probably have some understanding of game dev. I literally have no understanding of game dev. I mean, I probably could learn, like, very easily because it crosses over, but I've never worked or like, learned about anything to do with game development. I did used to work with someone who was a software engineer, and he used to be a game developer at a studio, but it went... They released the game, and I don't think it did very well. So they closed, you know, the studio closed down.
Such as?
I think that's, like, pretty common, isn't it? Unfortunately.
Best you alight here, dear boy, so no one sees us.
Crimson Yule. It's pretty good, yeah.
I'll see you there. Be ready to enjoy.
You're a game dev, nice. Well, how long, really, you know, if we wanted to remake this game, you know, how long for like a studio like of Rockstar's stature would that take? What's involved in that process? You got to copy and paste all the code, because that's what I do normally. Tom, yo. How's it going?
Friends, hard-working souls of Chola Springs, gather round, gather round. Do you suffer from rheumatism, lumbago?
This computer has a 7800 XT. No, this has a 48 Super. 4900K.
I represent the only company that makes the genuine article that...
They're still making a game from scratch, yeah, but like, how are they not modeling it, but like, how is it being, how is the original game being used in terms of like, are they just using it for like story, or like, you know, how much are they changing the actual fundamental playthrough, if you see what I mean? Like, what's the process of like, do you know what I mean? What's the process keeping it similar to the original in the sense that it doesn't actually become like still keeping it a remake where it doesn't become a different game, if you see what I mean? Because like, how similar is the Silent Hill 2 remake to the original? Is it like for like in terms of like the chapters and areas, or are there slight differences? I honestly don't know because I never played the original.
Be you a cowpoke or athlete, this miraculous elixir developed with the wisdom of the East keeps the muscles supple and relaxes the cords. It loosens the joints and gives a feeling of youth and vigor to the whole system. Not possible,
They'd be using Red Dead 2. Yeah, I guess they could use that, couldn't they? They could just use the map. Or, you know, pretty much there. So I guess it skips all of that out, doesn't it?
Your eyesight has greatly improved.
Tom, yeah, no, I played. What did you play it on originally? I played it on Xbox 360.
That's right, it is. You heard
Back in, yeah, it had been around then. I couldn't actually, when Red Dead Redemption 1 first came out, I couldn't get a copy. I had to go to a different city where I live to try and find a copy back in the day.
Demonstrate the miraculous eyesight you now possess.
It's possible. How long would it take though, from like start to finish, do you think, to remake this? Would it like, could you do it in, what would that like development cycle look like? Or is it like a year or like 2 years?
Shoot it now, my friend, while the elixir is at its strongest.
What am I shooting?
Remarkable! The eyesight of an eagle, granted by imbibing Dr. Westicken's own patent tonic.
Anybody can make that shot. This man is a fraud.
It's kind of the same map. Yeah, exactly. Obviously, there's probably some changes to it you'd need to make, but the kind of fundamental map layout is like similar. At least like these areas are all the same, aren't they? Mostly Armadillo's all in there. The ranch is all in there. I'd say obviously Red Dead 2 is focused a bit more around the north, like more north area, isn't it? I mean, oh, I can't look at the map.
Steady yourself, stranger.
3 to 5 years. Sheesh. Nah, if I was working there, we could cut that down to 2. With a bit of copy and paste,
Weapons, sir.
you could get that down to 2. Oh my god, I've only just managed that.
Hold the power of the elixir plucked out of the sky.
Hey! Hey! What? You think you can put a hole in a man's hat and just walk away, do you?
How did I unlock the FPS? I didn't. Just switch frame generation on. And it pushes your FPS to above the cap.
Has been offered to our volunteer. Look at him. The tonic is coursing through his veins.
Come on, bro. Hands up, hands up.
Hit me, pal. Hit me. Come on, tough guy. All right.
Ground tackle. Go, go, go. Hit him. Oh, that was easy.
There it is. Skeptics and dissenters, irrefutable.
ATF Legend, yo.
Do not let this opportunity pass you by.
I think it was Xbox 360. Back in the day, people queued outside shops to... Yeah. I miss those days. I miss the days when Battlefield 3 and 4 came out. I personally didn't go to the midnight launches, but just the hype around doing that. And just like... I remember going to... Wait, what? Was I not supposed to kill him? I'm talking too much. Not paying attention. No, I went to... It was like... I think it was Call of... It was one of the Call of Duty games. It might have been Modern Warfare 2. Like getting up in the morning, going and picking it up, my pre-order. Just the excitement, you know? You've got it all wrapped up and sealed, taking it home. Unwrapping it, you got the smell of the brand new game. Take a nice little sniff. Put it in, boot it up. It doesn't work. No, I'm joking. It worked every time.
No harm in trying one bottle, I suppose.
Well, I think that went kind of well, don't you?
I'm just glad that my normal job involves either chasing after cattle or murderers. Not the likes of you, mister.
Don't be like that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to say my goodbyes, head on back to the real world.
Wait, sir. I've been thinking about your predicament, and I think I may have an idea. I've been thinking I could be your cunning Odysseus.
Try to get your 4070 Ti Super. Sheesh.
Williamson had better beware. We will make them
Which one?
I don't rightly get
Which model?
I want you to go and see my
Or which brand?
Seth. He can come across as a little curious, but I'm sure you two will get on.
It always works the first time. Yeah, that's what I mean. Games back then just worked. Maybe I was lucky, but nowadays there's always so many issues. I feel like technology's better now. Well, it is. It's better now. How come there's more problems? I guess as things get more complex, they always is more problems. Back then, though, there was like no patching of games. It had to work, didn't it? Games away, yeah, no, I know that's. I think normally it causes problems. Although technology's better, the more complex stuff is, the like more things that can go wrong. Is normally what happens. At least I see that at work like every day. Technology and everything is way better, but there's just way more complexity to stuff, which just, if anything, sometimes it's made complex when it doesn't need to be, but things are like unnecessarily complex sometimes when they could just be simple, and it then just causes more problems. More things can go wrong.
Have I seen you before?
Damn, what's this woman doing out here? Is she a zombie?
So, on the train from Blackwater, perhaps?
Yeah. Yeah, you were talking with the preacher.
Yes, sir, I was.
Yeah, it is part nostalgia, like seeing it through like rose-tinted glasses, isn't it? You forget about the bad things.
You can call me Jenny. Alright. I'm safe because I have faith. So, faith can move mountains. That's the whole point.
That's why when people say, like, people are like, oh, these graphics look terrible. It's like, do you remember what games looked like in, like, the early 2000s? You know what I mean? I mean, maybe they don't. Maybe I'm just too old, but
I know it.
I'm just like, if you put it in perspective, games look insane now. Like, even, like, the worst-looking game now still looks insane in comparison.
I see things purely. The world is so beautiful.
Like, when you go back and look at some games I was playing, like, on PS1, it's, oh my god. How did I ever think this was good?
Take care, then.
She needs medicine. I've got medicine, haven't I?
Miss Jenny. Miss Jenny. Don't look like the Almighty's much inclined to help you out here. I was kind of worried about you, so I brought you some medicine.
Bugs crashes. Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. It's because games weren't really like patched, were they? It was like you got the disc and that was it.
It was only through his will.
When stuff's on discs like that, it has to be. Obviously now it's a little different. They can patch stuff, but that wasn't really a thing, was it? Like way back.
Can I take you back into town?
There was no, like, connection to internet from the PS1 or anything.
Will you come with me?
So if there was a bug on that game, it was there for life, wouldn't it? They'd have to recall all the discs and send you a new one or something. Get the game working. But there were still bugs, though. There were, I don't know if it was bugs. I know, like, in some of the earlier Call of Duties, I don't really know what you would put it under. It's not really a bug, but, like, you know, remember when you used to be able to get in, like, weird glitch spots out of the map and stuff? Like, what would you class that as? Like, exploits? I guess it is a bug. Like, you're able to do it because of a bug. I remember on Left 4 Dead, you used to be able to, on the Horde mode, you used to be able to get out of the map and, like, go to another area where you couldn't get attacked by zombies. And, like, you'd see people on the leaderboards getting, like, 10,000 rounds because they're, like, basically not getting attacked. They would just leave their console on and they would just get, like, first place or whatever. That was really common, but I don't really know what you class as. It's not really a... I guess it is a bug, but... It's like, it falls into a weird category where it doesn't break the game. Like, it doesn't stop you from playing the game. And it doesn't affect your ability to play the game, but it's just like an exploit, I guess. What have I got to do here? Undead Nightmare. I did get that, yeah. I did. I'm going to check that out in a little bit. Resolution right now is 4K.
Come on.
4K with frame generation on. That's how I'm getting 200. You know what I used to miss too? I used to have this collection on PS1. You know, you could buy those game... You could buy, like, game magazines that would come with a disc, and it would have demos on it. I used to keep all the discs and just play through the demos. It's kind of sad now, like, when I think about it. You'd get, like, a couple of minutes on the demo of, like, a game, you know, that I couldn't maybe afford to buy the full game, so I'd just play the demo. Over and over. And I'd never get bored. Wait, no, shoot him down. Honor minus 50. I just saved the guy. I accidentally killed the guy on the horse. I think I might have accidentally killed the wrong guy on the horse. I saved the main guy, that's what matters. See on the minimap, yeah, the minimap don't like it. I did push it up to 288 FPS, which seems to be the absolute max, and it actually started to break, like, the game with my movement and stuff. So I wouldn't recommend doing that. Now, where's this mission? It's all the way back there. Why is it telling me to go back up here again? We'll go back to this other mission. Yes, yeah, frame generation is on, yeah.
Stagecoach is the safest way to travel around these parts. Where do you want to go?
Ridgewood Farm.
Give me to McFarland's ranch. Why not take
Look at this money stacking up, $143. Get me to the pub. That's like a Saturday night out, that.
Got you there, sir.
This is 4K, yeah. How's the latency of frame generation? There's no latency. I'm not feeling any latency. Our FPS was already at 144. It was at the cap, so you're not going to be able to tell any latency there with frame generation on. A lot of the time you'll get latency is, or There's always a bit of latency, but to actually notice the latency is when your FPS is really low natively. So if I was at like 30 or 40 FPS and then I switched frame generation on, you'd maybe feel the latency, but at 144 and then switching on, you're not going to feel it. What did it say I needed to sleep to 5 PM? I would have done a 4070 Ti. It'd probably do... obviously, it'd be less than this, but it'll still do, like... With these same settings, if you have frame generation on, it's still going to be very high. I don't know what resolution you're playing at, though. I mean, it could do 4K fine. Do I use G-Sync? No. I don't have G-Sync for V-Sync or anything on.
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Did you meet my father?
Get demos in cereal packages. Oh yeah, you used to get stuff in cereal packages.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr.
Like floppy disks. That was the thing is for me. I like right on borderline of like floppy disks. Like it was on its way out when I was like I still had like my dad had loads of floppy disks, but I never really. I don't think I ever used them. You ever used any?
I'm grateful for the hospitality, sir.
I think at school maybe they used to have floppy disks on the computers at school.
For 30 years now.
But like I don't really remember I probably did use them once or twice, but I don't really remember.
For 10 years.
It was like on its way out.
Tough men. Then we had outlaws.
Am I getting 100% GPU usage? You need to switch frame generation on.
Terrible winters.
If I have frame generation off, then yeah, I have the same issue, 70 to 80% GPU usage. But it's because the FPS is capped.
I've seen strong men wither and die under that unforgiving sun. That whole herds of cattle take sick and die. But I've never once doubted my life here.
No, sir.
When I hear about this so-called
4K 120 on, yeah, it could probably do that, yeah.
overtly murder,
I was getting...
control people.
It's hard to say exactly what I was getting at native because it's capped at 144. I was getting max 144, and that was with like 70% GPU usage. So if it was uncapped, I was probably doing, yeah, maybe 160 at least on the conservative side. So a 4070 Ti, I'd be doing over 120.
Always gonna be welcome here. But you tell your friends out east that we don't want to live like that out here. Sneaking around.
7900 XTX. It would be doing the same. It would be capped at 144, but there'd be no frame generation, so you wouldn't be able to get 200. Not that you need it, but...
Good. Well, we won't insult you any further.
It does have FSR, but without frame generation, you will be capped at 144, so there's no way over that.
Pastime, apart from political discourse, that is.
What is?
Breaking in horses. Come on. I hear you're a pretty decent rider. For a city dweller, that is.
Guessing there's no way to uncap it with that AMD GPU. There's no way to uncap it with an Nvidia one either. It's just frame generation for some reason. If you enable that, the frame rate cap's just irrelevant. If you can enable that, obviously you can't do that on an AMD GPU, so...
Let's see if we can put that new lasso of yours to
So I think in the daytime, the graphics, I think, look quite nice. You can see the heat. You see that? Or what's this called? This is a specific name where you see the heat. When you see it on like F1.
What are you waiting for?
Or in the desert.
Horses won't hang around for long.
Game goes on. I'll see you later. Take care.
You sure have some interesting theories on what the government's doing, sir.
They ain't theories, Mr. Marston. I saw the telegram Marshall got from Blackwater. It ain't exactly a state secret that sent you.
Well, is he wrong? I saw those men from the train.
The government can go to hell if you ask me. Those sons of bitches would steal a coin off of dead
Onion,
man's
you're
eye.
watching... Oh no, it's Alex Port Review.
I don't know much about
I don't know. I don't know what's
we're only as free as they
what
say
issues
we
is he saying he's having?
drink. The more you have, the more you want. And there's few men who can handle it.
There's certain things in this country a woman could do much better, if you ask me.
I ain't gonna argue with that, Miss McFarland.
Is this DLSS 3? Or 3.5? It'll be 3. 3.5 will be with ray reconstruction, which is with ray tracing. This doesn't have any of that.
There they are! Beauties! Come on, Mr. Marston!
Rope one of them for me, Marston.
3.7. How does it work with the scaling though? Because normally is the image scaling detached versioning from the frame generation?
Pull that damn rope, Marston.
Yeah.
You gonna use that
I'm stuck in the tree. Because I would have thought 3.7 would... Maybe the upscaling version could be that? I don't know though, I'd have to check in the... But I just know normally like 3.5... What separates 3.5 from 3 is the ray reconstruction. Although God of War Ragnarok had 3.7, didn't it? Which is just image quality improvements to DLSS, so potentially. Because that didn't have ray reconstruction. Where have I got to herd these? Have I got to grab one? Yeah, the horse animation's definitely not as good as Red Dead 2. Hold the lasso horse. God of War has... Yeah, this has DLAA. I think we might. Do we have that on? We did have it on. Do I still have it on? We changed the settings a lot. Yeah, we've still got it on. We've got DLAA on.
He's right there!
What's going on here? Why is he not doing it? I think I'm in the way.
Keep holding that rope.
Now what?
Don't let him buck you, Mr. Marston.
Oh, God.
Come on, then,
It's all right. Relax now. Nearly there.
Come on now.
I'm not entirely sure
Let's see it, boy.
how I do this.
That's it! Don't give up!
Down, boy.
Calm down now. Nearly there.
Show me what you got.
Oh, yeehaw! This is what it was like when I rode a horse. This is literally what happened. The only one time I ever got on a horse, it literally did that.
Good work. I'm impressed.
And I was hanging on for dear life. Screaming. Whilst the instructor was like shouting at me. And I was like, what? What do you mean? Now what? I don't really want this horse. I want that horse. I want my other horse back.
Mount out, Marston. You leave this one to me.
Yeah, right. What have I got to do then? What's the plan? We got to get... Oh, you get back on your own horse. Right, got you. Got you, geese. Let me get these plants. Oh, wow. The textures on those plants are looking a bit ropey.
Let's go.
What are you waiting for?
Tomb Raider 1 and 2. Yeah, I played that a lot when I was younger as well. Trap the old man in the fridge. I played a lot of... When I was younger, I played a lot of Age of Empires. I played a lot of that. I played... Got a PS1, had Crash Bandicoot. Played a lot of that. And also played some Tomb Raider on PC. Bit of Spyro. Have I got to get another horse? Damn it! What's the plan, Dutch? Marker?
I'm coming! Don't lose him! Right, let's see if you can break this one!
Marker?
You got this!
Right, look, this is literally what happened when I got on the horse that time.
Calm down.
Terrifying.
You're mine now.
I feel like holding it by its hair is probably not a good idea. But on Red Dead Redemption 2, did you ever catch the... What is it? Is it the Arabian? What's the white rare horse that you can catch in the snowy, the north bit? Get what it's called.
I like your father.
I'm glad. He's quite a character.
You have a good life here. The life I want. For me and my family, I mean.
It is the Arabian, is it?
Come on.
I thought so.
Who'd have thought you'd be such a natural at busting broncos?
That was fun.
I think you could be a fine rancher one day. If you can bear to stop killing people for a living.
Sure.
How's the port? It's pretty, yeah, not too bad. It's been good playing this game again after so long.
Come on, boy.
I'm remembering this mission where you have to take cows and it's thundering and raining. I wonder how close I am to this. Oh, is it compared to Red Dead Redemption 2? Is this one dated? No, it is dated, yeah. There's definitely a huge difference between this and Red Dead 2.
We could really do with those horses.
I think it's still, like, story-wise holds up, like, you know, I could see myself playing this on, like, a Steam Deck or something, maybe? Because I have completed it before and I don't have to, like... I don't have to stay too locked in on the story, obviously. Like, I can play it pretty casually.
I'm just surprised.
Like, fairly chill.
You must have been quite a catch.
The fact that you're talking in the
But yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, obviously in pretty much all aspects, I think, in my opinion, blows this out of the water. Just everything from graphics to just environment, you know, game mechanics.
Well, you know, countrified.
Where'd you get your air?
But obviously this is like an 8-year difference between the games.
Paul hired to save us from being savages. I'd like to talk about more than just cattle and chickens sometimes, that's all. And after my brother left,
Where do we go now?
it's up to me to become the man of the ranch. He never admitted,
I
but my
think
boss
we're
loved
close to
Whalen
really
and
getting
Cook.
into the game. Look at this view up here.
I'll try to take that as a compliment.
Look at that view.
My wife is kind of like you, Miss McFarland.
Is that so?
She's always been a woman in a man's world.
You don't talk about her very much.
It's kind of painful, but she's never far from my thoughts.
Black Ops 6, 4080 Super, 200 FPS, nice. Which settings? Low settings, using upscaling and stuff? Which resolution? I'm playing at 4K right now. I think this is like some sort of shootout, isn't it? In 1440p, using any upscaling as well? Sounds about right.
Stay with the horses. I'll give you a signal when we're ready for them.
I'll see you there, miss.
We've got to capture these ones, guide the herd towards the canyon. I think this is the mission, isn't it? This might be the mission, though. I love this mission. We might see it rain for the first time. In beautiful 4K. Ramo, yo, how's it going? You're planning to get a 9800X 3D, Macwin? Nice, yeah, same. I wonder if you're about to get one, though. Like, it probably will sell out straight away, right? This horse is, get back in there. And you. Nope. Nope. No. Oh. Oh, I thought they were enemies. Oh, are they? Are they sheriffs?
Looks like we got the lot of them. What magnificent animals they are. Hey, Stallion's getting away. Chase him down and bring him back.
Let's go.
Can I throw it? Can I throw it this far? Oh, hell no! I wasn't looking at the stamina. Oh, that's absolutely ruined me. There's no way I'm going to catch it. Oh, wait. Cut it off. Cut it off. Oh, I messed that up. I got tired.
Relax.
Here we go.
Almost got you.
Get the stallion. The horse that's meant for me.
Whoa there. Nearly there.
Alpha male. Makes it look easy.
Calm down now. I got you now.
Hey.
Come on. Come on.
Whoa. It's glitchy.
Your help today, Mr. Marston. We got some fine horses. You know, why don't you keep that stallion as your own? As a thank you for my...
Oh, here we go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Horse upgrade.
He's a fine animal.
I wonder what that mission is that I'm thinking, though. Chapel at S. Oh, this is the guy, Seth. I remember this guy. Do this one mission and maybe check out the Undead Nightmare, because I do want to have that a quick look at that.
I'm the best shot around here. Nobody better, and I'll put money on it.
Ah, you're gonna lose, mate.
I always enjoy putting a man in his place.
You're gonna lose. What have I got to do?
Keep practicing. You'll get there eventually.
Easy work.
You beat me, mister. Nobody has done that before.
Might as well just giving me his money straight away.
Come on.
Wait, where's my stallion? I remember this mission. Or this guy, at least. Yeah, he's digging up graves.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. West Dickens. My name's Marston. John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your help, Seth. We need your help. Me and Mr. West Dickens.
Let me be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me. Look, scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out. My mind
He isn't washed in 6 months. Oh my god.
What happened?
What happened? My partner. He stole half my map. I never would have done that to him. Never. Look at me.
Who did this to you?
My partner. My boy, my man. Moses Ford. I don't have the facility to tell you what I would have done for that man. And what I would do to him now.
Why?
Because he stole half my goddamn map.
And what map's that then?
The map, partner. The map that tells me where it is.
Where what is, friend?
I ain't telling you that. I ain't. Don't make me tell, partner. It's mine. It's mine, all mine.
Sure.
How to unlock 200 FPS? You just switch frame generation on.
He's at Benedict Point. The law got him for exhuming. Some people, they feel differently. Not Moses. Him and me are the same. The self-same.
Well, come on, Seth. Let's go see Moses, get you your map back. Then maybe you'll help me.
All right, partner. Let's go. Come on then, partner.
Right, I'll do this mission and then I'm gonna have a look at the Undead Nightmare.
Slide, slide. Faster.
Does that set up a different save though? I don't know. I don't know how that works. I don't want to wipe this one.
How can you sink that low? Digging up graves and looting from the dead.
Ha, hypocrite. The whole damn lot of you. Are you saying it's better to steal from the living? They're corpses. They don't care none.
These people have been laid to rest.
You don't know nothing. I talked to them long after they've been forgotten by every other fellow. I tell them it's all right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're stinking and rotten.
Ah!
Some sick bastards in my time, Seth. But you're special.
Folk is cold and heartless all their lives. To me, they get warmer when they're actually cold and heartless.
8700G,
Not exactly.
what resolution, what budget?
Anyway, do you exist outside my mind? Maybe we're both having the same dream, and when we wake up, we'll die.
I certainly seem to be in some kind of nightmare.
Smooth like that. Yeah, it's pretty good. It plays fairly well.
Have you looked in the cave, Seth?
No like major stuttering or anything. NPCs in terms of just the actual game mechanics, there's like been a couple of weird game mechanics for me, but it could be just because I've got my FPS so high.
Inside Fort Mercer. I was told you could help me, but I'm not sure you even know what day it is.
I don't. I can't even tell you what year it is.
I knew this was a waste of time.
So, you want to go after Bill Williamson, do you?
You know Bill?
Oh, yes. I met Williamson and Deke, all them boys. Sometimes they call me on when they get some special job needs doing. I got a reputation as a man who'll do things most other fellers won't.
Now, that I can believe.
I reckon you can get in there, no bother. Assuming you help me find this map, that is.
Ah, yeehaw! We gotta get this trail moving, boy.
What about this map?
Nothing much. Just unimaginable riches and such like. A spark of hope that lit a raging fire I can't put out.
I thought as much. Another treasure hunter losing everything in the search for nothing.
Oh, I lost it all, partner. My wife, my children, my business. Good riddance to them all. I don't eat, I don't sleep, I don't wash, and I don't care.
I know. I can smell you from here.
It used to be about the money, but now, I don't know who I am no more. I see myself, but it's like I'm looking at somebody else. Only it's me.
Where is he taking me?
Maybe it's time you moved on.
No way I can stop now. It's taking me over. There's no difference between night and day. All right, this is it. Let's stop here a moment and come up with a plan. As far as I know, Moses is being held in that shack. There's a couple of deputies keeping guard outside. Can you distract him so I can sneak in for a quick parlay with that son of a bitch?
I'm sure I can think of something.
They're about to get messed up.
Lead them away from the shack and out of sight. Somewhere out past that hill.
This is one
Still the deputy's horse.
I know. This place is deader than a side of bacon. Don't you lay a finger on that horse.
Ah! Run, Luke, run. Quick.
Whoa there.
Ah, we lost him, we lost him.
Yeah.
Have we? Yeah. Nice. What was he trying to get back, though?
Let's go. Yeah.
Come on, ain't no time to be wasted.
This guy's like, just looks so sketchy all the time. Imagine you saw him there, just standing there like that. I'd be like, what are you up to?
Oh, Moses! You got a visitor!
Oh my God, Seth. They arrested me. It weren't my fault. Ah! Get the hell away from me!
Get that slippery bastard! I need him alive, though!
Just leave me alone!
Can I lasso him? You better come back here, boy.
This ain't none of your business!
I've got the horse, maybe. Oh, got him.
Son of a bitch!
Caught a little fish.
What's this got to do with you? Why are you doing this?
Put him on the train track.
You must be stupid trusting that crazy bastard.
Take him back. It's quite a way, isn't
Who
it?
do you think you are, mister?
Get him on the horse.
Right. Let's go.
Seth lost his mind a long time ago.
Come on.
Moses, you son of a bitch! Where's my damn map?
Damn you, Seth! Damn you, Seth! You've always been a twisty little freak. I ain't telling you shit.
Then I'm gonna cut you up piece by piece. please. Till you find your tongue.
Friend, this man's gone crazy in the sun. I suggest you take my advice and start talking.
Shut up, Marston. I want to cut into a bona fide man's flesh. Ain't never cut into a live one before.
Odd Fellows Rest. It's in Odd Fellows Rest.
Well, I'm playing 1440p. Yeah, I already did. It was kind of pointless because you basically end up bottlenecking. We could get, well, at 1440p there wasn't really a huge improvement in FPS. We pretty much saw the same FPS going 1440p because it dropped my GPU usage to like 80%, and then I switched ultra performance on and we got the max we could get is 288. But it's like, it absolutely caps at 288. You can't get any higher than that. So basically we end up with like 60% GPU usage. So dropping resolution, you just end up like bottlenecking it basically, reducing the GPU usage loads. Bit like GTA when there's like an absolute cap where you literally can't get any more than 288.
I don't know you, mister. Go on, then. You can
And that's with frame generation on. Obviously, if you have frame generation off, you're just capped at 144. Like, in every resolution, we can't change that.
Get those people off my back.
Or maybe you weren't actually talking. Maybe you weren't talking to me. Maybe you were you talking about? Maybe you're talking with was it sick? Sick.
Yourself with thanks, Seth. Just help me when I come asking.
No problem, mister.
Can I save it here? What the hell? Let me save it. You were talking to Sick. Oh yeah, no worries. You weren't talking to me. Oh, no one's ever talking to me.
Take me to Armadillo. Don't worry about a thing.
Is this the way to Armadillo? Every night I've been hugging my pillow. Who remembers that song? Why is everyone screaming? What the hell? Oh, no, man. Ah, man. No! Wait, what? Did he shoot her? I didn't want to shoot him because after last... What? They both disappeared. What the hell? Yeah, I think I might be breaking the game a bit. $4070 Super Ti when? What, on this game? Wonder how Nintendo Switch 2 will run Red Dead 2. 8K. 8K 60. I'll put money on it now. Let me, I'm gonna save it because I wanna spin up Undead Nightmare and check that out quick. To see if performance pretty much probably be the same. Any games? I mean, I did the 4070 Super last. We did Black Ops 6 in that recently. Lighting looks quite good in here, actually. I don't use my 4090 anymore. I do. I've done a lot of 4090 stuff, and I was getting lots of requests to use other GPUs, so I thought it was about time you know, try and do a bit more other GPUs, but I will go back to that most likely. I mean, I'll have to get rid of it soon to try and get money for the next 5090, because we've got that coming like fairly soon. So no particular issue. It's just thing is I try and do a mixture of everything, because when I use the 4090, people will say, why do I not use others? So it's like it's very hard to do, you know. Whenever I use either, like when I use the 4090, people say they want to see something else, and then when I use something else, people say they want to see the 4090. Like I can't, you know, I try and do a mixture of both, because I just can't do both at the same time, kind of thing. But they just reboot the game. Okay, here we go. What's hardcore? Here we go. Save could not be found. I'd like to create a new save. This was a good... I thought this was a good idea. Wasn't that Tom Jones? Who was singing what? The Armadillo? It was... Was it Tom Jones? No, it was, I don't know the guy's name.
John Marston has returned to his loved ones while trying to rebuild his...
It was a guy from, like, the 60s, wasn't it? I can't remember.
Whatever life will throw at him. As he drives home one evening from an errand, he ponders whether a man can ever escape his past. He is a man who is ready for anything.
Tony Christie.
Almost anything.
It was Tony Christie. Very similar though, like, I think similar sound. Same era. Where are these zombies at? Oh wait, I'm back with my family.
Mother.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant to say, damn this awful son I've raised with his highfalutin ways, and his shame that his mother swears like a sailor and sews like a blind man. Is that better, your lordship?
Much better, Mother dearest.
Oh, good. I'm so glad, my darling. When you finished your university education...
Why is Red Dead Redemption on PC insane? Have you not seen this? This is the best thing I've ever seen.
Out of the way with your highly polished boot.
What do you mean?
Kindly, at least, will you, my son?
I'll try to, Mother. I'll think, that woman I just kicked, that used to be my dear.
Do you not think this is insane?
Maybe I should bother to kick
That we're playing Red Dead Redemption 1 on PC 14 years after it's released.
Now,
mind-blowing.
Maybe he can beat some sense into you.
Something funny's going on out there. Damn dogs gone crazy, and wolves howling, and birds flying.
It did have that flaming horse, yeah. It was like the... Was it the four horses of the apocalypse or something?
Uncle make it back.
It had all of them, didn't it?
I thought he was with you, off drinking in the fields. I mean working, as you call it now.
Watch out for the zombies.
He went into town a few hours ago after we busted that hammer working out in the meadow.
Well, he's probably holed up in some place of ill repute waiting for the passing of the storm.
I hope so.
Well, that old man could take care of himself.
I know. Just a funny feeling I got.
You gone psychic, Paul?
Either that or...
Yeah, a remake would be cool, but I think I think like Rockstar just obviously focused on other things.
Well, talking about food, who's ready for some poisoning?
Me, my darling. I am starving. What you reading?
Just some book about monsters.
Yeah, interesting. Some of these games take so long. We've seen with PC ports now where they're just
It's kind of dumb.
they get them on PC really quick. I think they've realised
That should suit me just fine.
the
Well,
the audience, I
it's all
guess.
about in ancient times,
They're
how
like
Aztec warriors
missing out on an
worshipped the sun,
audience by just making
but during
console-specific
full
games.
moons, Some of them worship the moon instead.
So you're seeing like PC,
And upset the equilibrium of things.
PlayStation ports
So
within
anyway,
like a year or like year and a half.
involved is
Like we're getting Spider-Man 2 in what, January? When did that come out? That was probably like a year or so ago, wasn't it? Like about that. So it'd be like maybe a year and a half from PS5 to PC.
that leaves him all alone.
It's not too bad.
So anyways, since there ain't no cure, the brave man has to kill everybody.
Why have I got the mouse on my screen?
Absolutely disgusting and completely unbelievable. It's getting late.
Does it look better on PC or is it the same as the PS5? I've not seen the PS5 version. I haven't played this game since Xbox 360.
Get yourself to bed, boy. Try to get some sleep.
So I can't, I don't, I think it's the same version though, right? I'm pretty sure it's just the same remaster. If that's what you're talking about, the remastered version, it's the same,
Stay up reading too late.
same as that. With Until Dawn though, yeah, I completed that on console and I didn't really see the point in buying it again on PC. I think it had added extra bit, didn't it? But I want to play The Quarry. I'd rather spend time playing that because I never played that. Choke him out. The game too quiet.
Where you going? Where you going?
I can turn it up. Should have told me sooner. How loud? It's just because they're talking though, I think. Like, these cutscenes are like insanely quiet.
Uncle! You dumb son of a bitch! Stop!
Alright, how about now? Any better now?
You brought this on yourself!
I can keep turning it down. It's hard to know though, because obviously I can't hear it. It's better now, is it?
I can't believe I had to kill that poor
Yeah,
man.
it's hard to gauge because
Well,
when I was playing Call of Duty the other day, it was the other way.
You okay,
The game was
darling?
too loud, you couldn't hear me.
You okay?
Some games are just way louder than others.
I don't feel so great.
Jack! Get out here! Now!
Good Lord, what's happened? Mama?
Careful, boy.
Mama? Mama?
Hell nah.
Just stay right there, the pair of them. Don't make me no widower now.
It was in the original, yeah. It was DLC. My voice was perfect. Is it not anymore?
Sorry, darling. It's for your own good.
Can I pick her up? You can't see anything?
What is going on here?
What do you mean? Come here, boy.
Crazy.
Turn my voice 50% down? I thought you said it's fine. You said it's fine.
What the hell's gotten into you?
I said, is it okay now? You said, yeah.
If you act like a child, I'll treat you like one.
You're just hearing sounds? Try refreshing, because it's fine on YouTube. It's on your end. You might need to refresh, maybe. It's fine for 1 second. And then it's... I've not changed it, though. I turned it down for you, and I've not changed it again since. You've refreshed 3 times, it's still a black screen. It must be on YouTube or your end, though, because I can see it fine. It's not a black screen for me.
Probably just a fever. Jack, be kind to your mother. Abigail, teach the boy right from wrong. Both of them. Stop biting.
Maybe you've got some sort of plugin in the browser or something causing it. Is what happens if you try and, you know, watch a YouTube video or something. Does it do the same thing? Yeah, have you tried switching it off and on again?
Guess I best go find me a doctor in town.
The only shame is I think the horde mode thing. Is there no I used to play multiplayer on this with like a horde zombie mode where you have to survive rounds, but I'm guessing because there's no multiplayer. This is a nice Halloween Halloween mode to play.
Come on. Let's go.
You can see now you figured it out. What happened? This lighting to me looks weird. Is it just me? Why does that look weird? Mayhems, stutters? Not really. The lows are like not great, but I've not got no visual stuttering or anything. Seeing the frame time a bit choppy, but I don't like feel any of it. On fire? Had to restart YouTube, alright.
This place is deserted.
Is it worth getting on PC? You already have an Xbox Series X. I mean, for me personally, probably not. It depends, I guess, how much you love the game. If you want to play through it again, but if you've already got an Xbox, the remastered version, I assume you mean. It's the same version. Unless you prefer playing at your PC, and you think that would be worth it. But for me, if I already had it on console, I probably wouldn't get on PC.
I came back for another round of research, and now all hell is quite literally broken loose.
What is going on?
Well, sir, I am a man of science, a man of great learning, a thinker, a wise man, and I'll be honest with you, sir, I haven't got a fucking clue.
Well, ain't that dandy?
What should
Story of Red Dead 1 on the graphics, yeah. Like a remake, that would have, I think, been perfect, yeah.
Find a cure, Or fight to the death trying.
Well, that sounds great and all, but just peachy. But I'm not sure that I'm not cut out for such shenanigans.
It's a shame.
I was thinking more that
When you say it, it makes me want it more.
riding back to the civilized north at the speed of knots before writing a paper on the events from the comfort of my study. I'm a scientist after all, right? I mean, I can't do much science if I'm some bloodshot dervish's lunch, can I? Much as I would like.
Your sense of duty is very impressive, Professor. I'm gonna search the back street for survivors.
No, perhaps staying with you would be safer.
Nice Nade, yo, I'm good, how are you?
Just wait a sec here, would you please?
It's been, just been really busy.
Down that lonely, deserted street and get
Busy working.
Wait, you should stay with me, Professor. You haven't got a gun.
Oh, no, it's okay. There's no need to worry. Everyone's already dead. I left my stuff with Mr. Nastas. You remember him. Indian fellow, dumb as bricks, but a good sort.
Okay. Well, meet me in a couple minutes.
Affirmative. A couple of minutes.
Damn, he's a goner. This is 4K, Daniel, yeah. Rod! Shoot me in the legs. There's loads of them. Oh wow, there's loads. I could be in real trouble. Probably should just shoot them in the head. Trying to not break my PC over how bad. Oh, you don't like Black Ops 6. I wasn't too keen on the I wasn't too keen on the campaign. I to be fair, didn't play the multiplayer loads. From what I saw, it seemed okay. I'd probably need to play it a little bit more. Zombies, it's like, seemed okay. Nothing crazy though, like... Call of Duty is all relatively fairly similar in it now, at this point. What did I have to do here? I remember there used to be a way you could get on the roof somewhere. Probably don't want to go on there. Blur, yo! Marathon streaming. Yeah, a bit recently. I was quite looking forward to playing this game because I've literally not played it for probably 10 years. So I thought it'd be good to have a look. The maps are so bad. I want Black Ops. Yeah, the one I played. Well, to be fair, one of the maps I played was from the beta, so I'd already played that one. The other one was the mansion, which I thought was like okay. Aside, I didn't play. I done 2 games on multiplayer. Dude, there's way too many. I'm not gonna have enough ammo. What's the least worst map on Black Ops, though? They're all just, like, relatively small, quite small maps, aren't they? There we go, revolver. If I search these bodies... Okay, it doesn't let you search. Lets you search some of them.
Damn it!
What am I looking for?
Anyone here? Hello?
Enjoying Black Ops a lot more than... Yeah. Campaign, definitely. I mean, Modern Warfare 3 campaign was so bad. That's probably the worst COD campaign I think I've ever played. couldn't be much worse.
I don't bite. Bad joke. I mean, come out.
They got my family, mister.
And mine, I fear.
I saw my mama rip my daddy's face off and drink his blood.
I feel like I haven't played enough of the Black Ops multiplayer yet to really make a full judgment. I'll have to try and play a bit more at the weekend, maybe. Best zombie game is Days Gone. Probably. What other big zombie games are there? Is Last of Us considered a zombie game? No, they're not really like zombies. What other zombie games? What about Dead Island? World War Z, yeah, that's pretty good. I quite like that. It's a bit more like Left 4 Dead, isn't it? Type. Whereas Left 4 Dead is a zombie game.
No one deserves to have their blood drunk.
It would be great to see like a Days Gone 2. That would be insane.
And if a woman spoke out her place, he reminded her of it and everything.
I like the open world
People said that he was lying
vibe of Days Gone.
It weren't true, mister, it weren't.
But you said your mother was dead.
Her and Mr. Braithwaite. He's been dead a year. And then yesterday...
Back for Blood, yeah. I played that game a little bit, but it sort of disappeared really quickly, didn't it? It's essentially just a... And I feel like it's an up-to-date version of Left 4 Dead, but it wasn't as good as Left 4 Dead. I don't know why, or at least from what I played.
All the dead folk?
All the folk buried at the cemetery.
Very, very similar, isn't it?
My God. I'm gonna go have a look. You wanna come?
No, I already seen my mama. I don't need to see any more of my relatives. Here, mister. Take this. If you can burn them, maybe you can put their souls to rest.
How does she survive in there with all these zombies walking around?
Mister! You see my Uncle Mordecai?
What about Dying Light?
Burn him.
That's got to be up there with...
Burn him real good, you hear?
In the zombie games. Alright, what am I burning? Swing this thing around. Can we just set fire to them? Ah! Where am I going? Oh, they're trapped in the house, are they? Dying Light 1 is what? It's better than 2, is it? I completed 2, and I played 1, but I never completed 1. Yeah, Resident Evil zombie, yeah. Oh, they're all quite different games, aren't they, though? I don't know what my favourite is out of all of those, to be honest. I really like The Last of Us, if that's considered a zombie game. Burn the remaining coffins. Do it before they can catch me. Oh god.
Find some rest.
I can't shoot at this one over here. They're just gonna keep coming. Oh, let's sue him. Oh wow. Oh no! Wait, what? Wait, what the hell? I've lost my torch. What happened? It's funny when you can just pull them over.
I told you I had enough of your...
Wait! I'm taking damage! Oh no, I'm in the... Ah! I can't... Whoa, how did he survive that? Oh, you got to return. Can I hog tie the big boy? Whoa. Whoa. What is this combat? Just hit it, set him on fire. I get him.
Now maybe you'll stay calm.
There you go. What's happening to the two I've got hogtied? Oh no, it kills them. Oh no, this one's alive. What shall I do with this one? Well, that set me on fire. Oh god. Put him down! Put him down! I can't get rid of him! Get rid of him! Drop! Drop! Oh my god. I'm like char grilled. I'm somehow like... It somehow burnt me. Not somehow, but like my character's gone... Like all his clothes look dark, like burnt. I was trying to throw the zombie onto it. I didn't want it to set fire to me. I think 50 euros is too much. I think it's 60 euros, isn't it? Someone was saying? It was 40 here, £40. Town safety. I mean, you're not going to see better shooting than this anywhere else. Where are the other zombies? Am I using mods? No. I did notice my health, yeah. No, I'm not. It's the default. My frame rate might have broken the game. I think I am taking damage, but the minimap is a bit glitchy when I put frame generation on. Like you see sometimes my icon, it's maybe not doing it. Yeah, you see it here if you look at the minimap. My icon's sometimes like sketching out. It could be that. Search Blackwater for more survivors. How do we get on the roof? Is that on the roof? How do we get upstairs? I don't remember ever going upstairs in here.
Here we go.
It's 50 euros on Steam. Wow, that is a lot. It's pretty much the same price here, though. Someone earlier was saying it was 60.
Let's go.
What did it say? Search for more survivors. Is that girl still knocking about? What was it? Was it this one? She's not in there. Done a runner. Anybody home? Can I sleep in this bed? Oh. I wonder if I can... Should we test it? Wait, let me save it. We'll save it and I'll test if I actually take damage. It might have bugged the game when I've done... because of my frame rate. I do take damage though, it just doesn't show on the health bar. Where's the bed? Oh, hello, very nice. Oh, yes. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let's have a look. It doesn't let me jump. Why does it not let me jump? Pretty nice view from up here. Right. Why can't I jump off? You can't stop me. Yeah. I am taking damage. It just doesn't... I think the minimap's glitched. Wait, what am I doing here? Restart near a town. Load checkpoint. I think it just doesn't load on my health for some reason. Which, like I say, it could be because I'm running at like 200 FPS. Because at 288 FPS, it was like glitching some of the game mechanics, so it might have bugged it.
Let's go.
What is this mission here? Oh, there's people up there.
You folks okay?
Oh, just fantastic. I just saw my daughter get eaten by some creature sent straight from hell. Thanks for asking.
I'm kind of sorry I did.
Sorry, mister. Forgive my wife.
Make sure to drop a like on the stream as well, guys.
What's going on?
Almost what we are almost at 170, but I mean we might hit 200. I'm gonna have to. I'll do this mission and then I might have to head off because it's getting late here and I need to eat something.
Satanic demon's lunch because of the goddamn government. I pay my taxes. Well, usually.
I think we may be moving a little off topic here.
Try and maybe complete some of this another time
But I have done a little traveling.
on a on another GPU.
I've ever seen.
Thanks for the input, cowpoke. I got flesh-eating monsters feasting on my family, and I'm taking advice about tolerance from a gunslinger. What in the world has my life come to? And my daddy told me I never should have gotten married. This is all your fault, you useless man.
Oh, not now, Doreen. Not this again. Your daddy was a bully and a drunk.
Well, you ain't no kind of man.
Listen. I'm sorry
How have
to
they
interrupt
survived
your
down
happy
at just the top of the
reminiscence.
roof?
Is there anything I can do to help? You got any idea of how we can survive?
You could try shooting them creatures, you dumb fool.
Bit rude.
It's been a real pleasure. Sir, you're a man of great patience.
See? That feller ain't hiding away like a little girl who's wet herself.
I thought we agreed we should stick together.
Oh, so we're just gonna stay up here till we either starve or have to eat each
What got to do then? Clear out.
I ain't God.
Oh, how cool would it be if you could drive this?
useless as a four-car slut. Oh, God. The marriage burn sack.
Hey, you one of them, mister?
Do I look like one of them?
Well, don't come no closer. We made that mistake before, lost half our number.
I ain't one of them, you fool.
Well, how do I know?
They can't speak.
I ain't taking no
Kill him! He's one of them!
Yeah.
No, I ain't.
Don't take no chances, Silas.
Have it your way, all right? Listen. I ain't coming no closer. Do you know what's going on?
It's the glass eye. The freak with a glass eye. He caused this.
No. It's the snake oil man. These poor folks have been drugged.
I blame the Mexicans. They haven't been struck down.
All right, we heard a lot of stories, mister. Some say it's a moon, some say it's drugs. Hey, don't come no closer now. Stand back. Apparently it's worse in New Austin. Must be where it came from.
It looks like I'm headed down to New Austin. Did one of you say snake oil?
It's the glass eye.
I blame the Mexicans.
Oh, Connie McTavish, you don't know nothing. You always was an ignorant shrew. I bet your husband's glad he's dead.
Well, at least my husband never took favors from the stargazers, Lucille Billingsgate.
You say you're sorry, you hillbilly white trash.
Yeah, now how we gonna
It's funny, all like rockstar cutscenes, all like
gonna be kind and gentle and pay homage
they're all
to
just
our
so
leader,
funny.
who happens to be me.
Sounds like you folks have this all worked out. Have yourself a fine America. And good luck.
We never had that decided. We decided we would hold elections and that I would be leader.
You can't even read.
Well, I got gravity. I mean, gravy. I mean, folk respect me.
I am the new king, Archibald Andrews. Me. Now pay homage.
Zombie. Why is he just gonna let the zombie eat her?
This is ridiculous.
Where's the zombie? I can't shoot this one, can I? What the hell? Why are you running at me like that? Oh, hell no. I don't like the way that is running. I've only got one bullet.
Come on.
Right, I'm gonna quickly save it again. Can I save it from... Am I getting more than 144? Switch frame generation on. If you switch frame generation on, it gets it basically breaks the cap. Is there ray tracing? No. Right. That's going to be it for me, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I need to grab some food and stuff because it's getting late here. But I'll try and hopefully do a couple more streams this week. I'll maybe try and do something on Halloween potential. I've got to see. Depends what time I finish work and stuff. try and maybe play some sort of like Halloween theme thing. If not, maybe on Friday, but if not, I'll try and be on the weekend. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed and stuff. It's been a good stream. Have a good rest of the week until I stream again. And I'll catch you later.